Good day, folks. J-Man here today, doing a special live stream, just a random one, just to kind of get you into Christmas. Probably should have done Batman Returns now that I'm thinking about it, because that is a Christmas themed one. But I thought Batman Forever. There is a slight method to the madness. It was, I believe, Batman Forever was 1995. Let me just double check. Let me fact check myself there. Yeah, Batman Forever was 1995. So I thought, get it done for 2025, get it done before the year ends. We're going to talk about it. We're not going to go, we'll go somewhat in depth, I guess. But we'll see how it all works out. So we are going to be back on Friday for Fantastic Fridays. So make sure you're there for that. And then no stream on the weekend, but we'll be back, of course, for Earth's Mightiest Mondays for Avengers. Let's thank the Super Friends. We'll thank Dan, Sean, Steven, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, Digger, Jim, Quagnar, Just Joe, GT, and DJ. And we thank Clobber Times. I don't think you like this movie, but we'll thank him anyways because we miss him and he's a super friend. So there you go. All right. And then we're going to go through the movie a little bit and talk about it and our relationships with it. Let me bring in Sean first of all. Hey.
I've got playing in the background here, so.
Oh, nice! And I can share the screen and we can look at it as well. But Steve's going to come on, or Steven is going to come on. Steve can't make it tonight, and we'll see how it goes. If other people want to come in or whatever, I might drop an invite for everybody. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll have some people come in. Haven't done that in a while as well. Let me just send it to. I got to send a link out to firstly the people that normally come to my thing here. So these are for the Canadian. If anyone wants to join in the Batman talk, here is the link. Here is the link. See if anyone got any takers from our Canadian buddies. The poll is up. You guys want to rate? Oh, we already got some votes. So only 2 votes. Somebody gave it a 3 out of 5, and someone gave it a 2 out of 5. I watched a lot of stuff for this beforehand, before the stream as well. And Joel Schumacher had a great interview. It was like a half an hour interview where this guy even questioned, saying, "Oh, a lot of critics are saying, oh, there's no storyline. It's whatever." And he's like, "Well, the public's spoken and they love it."
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that like, it's true. It's like, and Joel Schumacher said this. He's like, if I make a movie and it makes tons of money and it does well for the studio, right? Yeah. Then people say, "Oh, it's not that good. There's no storyline and whatever." He goes, "Now, if I made a movie." He gave the amounts. He goes, they spent $79 million on this. He goes, I don't know what the marketing was. He goes, but $79 million was my budget, and I brought it in for that amount, a little less than that amount. So he brought it in under budget and on time. And he's like, if it did poorly, he goes, then everybody would be scrutinizing. Well, I didn't do this and that. It's like, it's the same criticism. It's like, oh, there was no story, and it was like way over budget, and so it's like no matter what you do, you can't win, and that's sort of true. You really can't win when you're making any movie. So
I know, but the problem was, Batman Forever was a studio assignment, not necessarily a movie. Like Tim Burton made an artistic film, which was Tim Burton's vision, and then he made it even more his vision, and they really didn't like that for Batman Returns. And this was like, Joel Schumacher, your assignment is to make a flashy, fun summer movie for the family. It's like, make a lot of merchandising opportunities, make it colorful and fun. And that's did the assignment. And
he did it.
And at the time, I never understood the controversy of Batman Returns because I was a kid and I was like, oh, it's awesome to me. I don't know. And there's that one guy, I couldn't look up his name before, the kid that was on Oprah saying that, us kids deserve better. Why is this so violent? It's like, who are you? Every kid wants this. Like, but yeah.
Yeah. I hate these kids too. It's like, well, what are you talking about? It's like, where everyone was pumped up for that. Like,
yeah. But but the movie, it did well because people were like, oh yeah, it's fun, it's stupid. I was mad that it wasn't like the Batman that us fanboys felt we needed at the time, which is the more serious one, and we got that, and we got way to the other side, right? Um, but I bought the movie on VHS and watched the shit out of it, so maybe I'll love it. It's like
Well,
it's one of those mirages. It's like, yeah, I understand your points. Like, yeah, it's goofy, it's stupid, it's it's campy, but god damn, is it fun? Like, it's
yeah,
like it's quotable, it's glossy. The characters aren't the characters, but they look cool. Like Two-Face and Riddler look cool. So
they do look cool. Yeah, this is a weird one because like there's just so many factors with this movie. So this was the last this was the last Batman movie, including everything we've gotten since.
mhm.
This is the last Batman movie where I still felt like I kind of got all of the Batman things without it being too stupid.
Yeah.
Like I like Batman and Robin for the cheesiness. We're not gonna. I can't watch it. I'm going to chat. We'll chapter through a little bit.
Yeah.
But and I can't have the audio because that'll kill the stream in 1 second.
Yeah.
But this was the last Batman movie that I got that was still somewhat like serious, but still had comic book elements and still felt like a living comic book. This was the last one because the next one was definitely a comic book,
Mhm.
but it was like so like so silly. Like I'm okay with Batman and Robin totally. Like I could even say Batman and Robin is the last one.
Yeah.
But it became so like overblown, too many characters. Like it was just way because you've got Batgirl, and Bane and Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. Plus, you're still juggling Robin. I want to say, hey DJ. Yeah, play it.
Yeah.
Hey Derpy, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to play it for you, so please play it in the background for yourself. Let me know what the gray is if you can let me know when you're listening to that song because like I never understood that song, and then once I read the lyrics, like it made even less sense or whatever. But like a kiss from the rose on the gray, what does that mean? Like it's like he is gray, I guess. I don't know. We're not going to decide.
Yeah.
We'll decipher the song later.
Yeah.
But this was the last one where I'm like, okay, Batman's Batman. He's running around doing cool shit. Robin's doing cool shit. Riddler looks like the comics. Two-Face looks like the comics or whatever. They have their color schemes. They have their, they have all their different musics. Like everyone looks like they're supposed to. So the Batmobile, this is my favorite Batmobile probably. This or 89 are in competition for the two. Besides, so Derpy likes this one besides the Pattinson one. See, now I'm not dying over the Pattinson one, even though I own all the toys and buy it and bought everything. Last time I saw it was a 95. Mixed feelings. Good casting though. Yeah, like you gotta like remember too that like I've watched all of these movies, the four Batmans. I've watched them all tons and tons of times.
Right.
So like I know these movies back to front. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot going on for that. But yeah, so anyways, after this, to me, this is where it started to become, except for the next one, which is really overblown.
Yeah.
It started to be less Batman. Like this was the last one where I was like, okay, we're still in Batman territory. And then the next one after that, we're in Batman territory, but it's Silver Age and hyper goofy. It's like, okay. Yeah. But the one after that, which I love, Batman Begins, my tier ranking video is coming up in a couple of weeks or in a week. So you guys can see my tier ranking. I love Batman Begins. I saw that 3 times in the theater. But that's it's not Batman. There's just something. Yeah. It's just
they've taken away the fun elements of Batman, and it's not Batman. Yeah, like in Forever and Batman and Robin, he has the gadgets. He's fighting over the top villains. Yeah. The Batcave is there. The Batcave isn't there in in Batman Begins and the Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight. He's got the
All of them,
apartment.
I think. No.
Maybe in
Yeah.
Rises a
You
little
see
bit,
it at
but
the end of
of Batman
Rises.
Begins, you see at the
Yeah.
no, well, yeah, he's making it at the end, but then everything's destroyed.
Yeah.
And then in part 2, he's in the apartment building or something.
The apartment.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I like this was just unabashedly Batman, and then Batman Begins is made in the era where everyone feels the need to explain themselves. It's
right,
like, well, this is where Batman came from. This is okay. I just want Batman and his Batmobile
right,
that doesn't look like a real car. Things like that, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Batman Begins is where it slowly starts to suck the fantasy out.
Yeah.
And then now we're in a point where it's not even fantasy yet. Like Batman is running around with tactical armor and stuff,
Right.
and it's like, okay, and the excuse is, well, he's just a guy. I'm like, I know, but he's a comic book character.
Right.
Just Doc Savage was just a guy, but like he's a comic character. Like,
yeah.
like what's his name? Yeah, now you're a man.
Yeah.
James Bond is just a guy, right?
Right.
So I don't see the difference so much. Derpy is saying, feel bad for Clooney because you give him this story plot in Forever instead of Batman. Rob maybe won't hate him. I don't hate him. Could not be reached. Dark Knight has Bat Bunker under the Wayne Enterprises docs.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hey guys. Hey.
Yeah. I don't. That's my thing. I don't. It's like it's sucked out of it.
Like if you take the context of the rest of the 30 years after this movie, at the time we all felt like, if you were a fan of comics, we felt insulted that like this is what Hollywood will think of us forever. And it'll all be just goofy and stupidness, right? And when we got the serious, it was at the cost of like a lot of the story and the appeal of the comics. Because then, you got X-Men and biker gear and all that. Like, I always said that Batman and Robin is one of the most important comic book movies ever made because it was, as you say, it took the campiness and just dialed it to 28. And everyone hated that. And every movie after that ran away from that. That's why we got the grounded and, stuff like with X-Men, they don't have their costumes.
Mm-hmm.
We got grounded heroes and stuff like that. Everyone ran scared from that movie. It influenced the way they made superhero movies after that.
Yeah. Feel like I'm on Adam West. Yeah, basically Batman and Robin is full Adam West without any sort of
although Val Kilmer plays his side of the story like super serious.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of heroism in this. Look, I like the serious part. The thing with this movie is that I really like the serious parts a lot. Yeah. The music when Robin is talking, he's like, "Oh, it's like all I could see was Two-Face when I was fighting tonight." And it's like, he goes, so you help me, train me, let me be your partner. He's like, so you're willing to take a life. It's like, here's what'll happen. It's like, you kill Two-Face, but your pain doesn't die. And then you go out and find someone else. Right. And then you find that your whole life is revenge. Like there's a lot of great themes. And like everyone in this movie is heroic. Like the Graysons immediately try to help. Like
yes, they're trying to defuse that bomb, or
and they're fighting the guy. There's a lot of heroism in this movie. Like they are trying to still be heroes in this or whatever. Guys, there's a poll. Batcave is always small set too. No, this one is huge. They built the full Batcave. Then Vampire is really dark villain play. Yeah, I mean it is. Like I mean, Penguin killing children is a little bit off, so I can see that they're like, you know what, like, maybe we better, take a step back, like that's going too far, too far, man, too far, like that's like way far, but all right, let me we'll go through it a little bit here. I'm just waiting for Steve's gonna come on as well. Guys, make sure we're Sean and I are streaming this together on even though I'm hosting, Sean is still streaming it through his channel. So if you're watching on Sean's channel, hit the like and make sure you're subscribed to me. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're watching on my channel and you're not subscribed to Sean, check Sean's channel out and subscribe to him. Now, I can't post a poll on your channel, Sean. I can only post it on mine. So I did post a poll. So if you guys want to go to my channel and vote on the poll, and then we can see where we're at. So I've got 3 votes so far. So we'll figure this out as we go.
Yep.
No, we're not going to watch it because that'll kill the stream. But we're going to chat.
Yeah, it'll kill it.
So there's the Batmobile. What did you think of the Batmobile here? I thought it was awesome. I actually have that Batmobile. I pulled out the box.
It looks cool. Like it has the light or whatever. I thought it looked like everything else in this movie, though. It's got to have some neon somewhere, and you know, it's like not much of a inconspicuous vehicle if it's got like a light up hood and like a. I think the engine lights up or something, or
well, part 2, the Batman Robin has like a spinning thing.
Yeah, it has
AGT.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It could have been. So it was considered. Could not be reached as referring to the fact that H.R. Giger, whatever, Giger, he says his name. I design Batmobile. So he designed a Batmobile, and they're like, yeah, like that's not the Batmobile, buddy. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, my H.R. Giger, that's what I do.
I make crazy design.
It's segmented and it looks organic.
It looks like a penis.
I'm familiar with your work, but
Batman has a penis, so the car must be extension of. It's like, okay, well, hold on a second, HR. Like, thanks.
Look, it have snout and it have thing.
No, we're just gonna go with this thing. We're not gonna use your thing. It's like I could only imagine how weird his. Dude, I wonder if there's any photos of that around.
It must be. Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
But anyway, so Drew Barrymore. This is a pretty stacked cast.
Now, she plays a nobody character, and it's like, okay, I guess we're Drew Barrymore's in this. Yeah.
So this now I do prefer the opening line of Batman and Robin better. But this line is, "Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir? I'll get drive-through."
That is the script. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what I like in Batman and Robin where he's like I want a car. Chicks dig the car. This is why Superman works alone. I love that line. It still makes me laugh even now. I thought that was really funny. Big names, yeah.
Yeah.
Made into the Arkham Knight Batmobile. Okay.
Yeah,
Arkham Knight Bat. So I do have this Batmobile. It's the box is large. I haven't opened it up yet. I ordered. This is one that I pre-ordered for my to open up on Christmas morning. I always want to have a good Batmobile to open up on Christmas morning. Hey FK, how's it going? I'll make myself full screen. You guys can see. It's this big. It's huge.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's huge. It's huge, and so it's the McFarlane figures sit in it.
Yeah.
So that's how big it is. It's not the 3 3/4. It's like the full size guys go in there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. I don't have a lot of Batman Forever stuff. I have the I only have Robin from the McFarlane line. So really Robin would have it'd have to be Robin driving it. I have these other guys that I brought out from my shelf, which I can show you guys after. I'd have to go grab them. You have the Kenner one, yeah. So, anyways, I'll get drive-through. Now his voice is not as stupid as what's his name's.
No, it's not gravelly and dumb. It's like he can play both characters. He's an actor.
Did you like? What did you think of the score on this one?
Yeah, it's different than the other. I like it. It's still catchy. I'll always love the Danny Elfman one better than that one, but it's cool. They've got like a villain score and a hero score. I like it a lot. I like the ending when he catches both Chase and Robin. It goes dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I love that.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a lot of good motifs in this, so it's still good. I know a lot of people are gonna complain it's not the Danny Elfman score. I know, but it's
I like it.
Yeah.
You're counting on the winged Avenger to deliver you from to see or deliver you or save you. It's like, and then he gives this big speech about luck and all that. Hey, Joe Dog.
Yeah. The Bat credit card. That's in.
No, that's the next one. The Bat
Batman
credit card's
Robin,
the next one.
Even though it has a Batman Forever joke in it, but
Yeah. Yeah, blowing on horns. Yeah. I think he means your shirt because mine.
Oh,
I like
well,
that.
they're both awesome. This is the Blockbuster one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That's an absolute that's an awesome shirt. Mine is the
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight Returns, the only comic that Batman ever made, because that's the only one references. You're counting on the winged Avenger to like deliver you or save you or something. It's like, and then he flips it. It's
the original screenplay is it opens with they discover that Two-Face has escaped, and it says "kill the Bat" on his cell wall, and then the next thing is actually Edward Nygma meeting Bruce Wayne, which we see, which is way later in the movie, but that was the second scene.
Oh.
And then it was the vault heist, which, if you're gonna have a big summer blockbuster, this is a better choice. This has to be your opening scene. Like
so I like this. This is the Batman.
This is the James Bond thing.
Yes, this is what I like. They did it. They repeated it again in Batman and Robin, but made it cheesier. But I like this format.
Yeah.
So I like the format of this movie, which is one villain. Like, I would have used a very simple villain.
Yeah.
And have Batman capture that villain in the beginning. And then the rest of the movie is the villain of the movie instead of having them both together. But this format of having one guy right away is better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Admiral Teague is saying, this is a weird Batman movie. I love Val Kilmer. Yeah. I Val Kilmer is probably the best Bruce Wayne because they did something with Bruce Wayne in this movie. Yeah. Michael Keaton is not even. Tim Burton doesn't care about any of the alternate personalities. He only cares about the monster.
Yeah.
Like, Penguin's a monster, right? Joker, it's like, yeah, he's that gangster. Just hurry up and make him Joker, right? Like,
yeah.
You know, it's like Tim Burton really cared about the alternate identities. But this movie has a better balance of Bruce Wayne stuff because Bruce Wayne is a character and he's learning about his father's past and he's thinking about it. And he's confronting some of the fears. We get to see the Bat. Now I know there's the Man Bat parts, and there's like that 40 extra minutes.
It's not really Man Bat, just
I know it's not. It's a man-sized
bat, like just a big bat, but
it's
like
just a big huge bat.
Yeah.
Classic likes Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Lots of material, lots of deleted. I know lots of deleted stuff.
Oh yeah.
Too bad they didn't use Billy D. That would have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a very Studio Notes movie. So Tommy Lee Jones was hot off of Fugitive and all that. So he's in this movie. It's like Jim Carrey's hot off of like whatever it was, like I guess the
something or whatever.
After. I don't know.
Maybe an Ace, but so Tommy Lee Jones is the Pedro Pascal of this time because Tommy Lee Jones was turning up almost like I'm like, there's Tommy. Like all of a sudden, Tommy Lee Jones was in every movie, and then that's what Pedro Pascal is. There's always, for some reason, there's always like one guy in like a 5-year block or something that seems to be like in every movie. And then
Josh Hartnett and like
Josh Hartnett. You're like, why is he in this?
It's like okay enough.
Right. And so Tommy Lee Jones all of a sudden was just in everything for whatever reason. And now Pedro Pascal seems to be in everything, and you're like, why is this guy in every movie? Like, what is happening? Batman Returns is that's my favorite as well. You didn't like Batman Forever? How come? This one did have the nipples on the suit though. And for some reason people, didn't notice it.
Oh, you mean the nipples for the entire thing?
Look.
It's the bat butt people didn't like at the end.
No, but the nipples were a problem because Joel Schumacher mentioned it on one of the news things. And then when he was being interviewed, he's like, I didn't think putting nipples on the suit would cause like this big controversy or whatever. Number one guy. Yeah. I could never understand what Joker was saying there. It was just like the sonar modification suit. Yeah. That because the symbol, the bat is like the bat symbol crosses the whole chest on that one, so you can't see
it.
But this is, I like this suit.
It's cool. Yeah.
The Batman Returns one has that armor plated Art Deco look where it looks like sections of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, trailer for the Odyssey. I know. I saw. I'll watch that afterwards.
I'm sure nothing happens. Yeah.
So they throw him in here. There's Nicole Kidman, Chase Meridian, who's very aggressive. She likes Batman and she wants you to know it.
I know. It's like, grow up. Like, what the hell? Oh, are you 14?
Dude, you want to come on? Hot Takes, you want to come on? Hold on. Where are you at these days now? On like, where do I reach you, man? Where do I reach you, Hot Takes? On Facebook? Message me on Facebook. Message me on Facebook so I can send it to you. Get Nerdman on here for that. The funny thing was when I saw this, when this movie had come out, Jay Leno used to do those signs. We're friends, yeah, but message me so it can pop up on my thing. I and then I'll respond back. Because I don't know if I deleted our last chat, I think, or I had to log out of everything. So when I logged back in, I lost all my chats. Yeah. So I can't find you. I cannot find you. I cannot find you. Nope. I don't see you at all on here. Anyways, message me. It's J-Man or whatever. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas. It's probably best movie with Nicole Kidman. Okay, so the thing, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, she's very aggressive here, and this comes across real cheesy.
Yeah.
I could stand Riddler being cheesy because his character is nutty, and Two-Face is completely insane. But her being she's probably the weakest thing in the movie. Like,
yeah, they're flirting here and pausing and stuff. Meanwhile, there's a hostage in the vault there. So it's like, oh, Batman. Oh, it's like, okay, calm down. Right. It's like, tell me more about this hostage and all. Oh, damn.
Okay, I got your message. Hold on. There you go. So, anyways, yeah, I know. Like, come on. So, yeah, Two-Face, yeah. But he looks good. This mask is good. The cowl's good. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but underneath, he has like an underneath.
The mascara, yeah.
No, not the eyes. I'm talking about the nose. Oh. It actually goes completely under his nose, and there's two holes for him to breathe through.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit different because remember when Michael Keaton fell, you could see his nose? Like you could see his nose, but this one you can't.
Oh, wow.
I just noticed that on the 4K.
It's still one piece, so he can't move his head around.
He still can't move his head around.
He didn't solve that until Batman Begins, and then it's just
no, he didn't solve that till The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, so Batman Begins, it was still like one piece.
Yeah, he can't move his head in Batman Begins either.
Oh wow.
I've got that cowl up there. Yeah, so he can't do it. Yeah, Batman, The Dark Knight is the first time where they said, "Can I turn my goddamn head or whatever?" Like,
yeah, just give him a helmet or something. Yeah.
So, if you examine this beginning part, there's a lot going on. Batman gets out of this trap, saves a guy, right? Hold on a second. We got Nerdman coming on. Hey, Nerdman, what's up?
Hey, Nerdman.
Yo, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Long time.
Are you coming on here to troll this, or do you like Batman Forever?
That's a complicated question, you
know. We only have 2 hours to answer it, so.
Look, you know what? It's got a special place in my heart. This movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as Batman and Robin. It is the decline. It is the decline. It is a time that even when I was a kid, I sensed that was something off about this approach to Batman. Like, even though I liked certain aspects of it, there was one bit about it you said you didn't like, which I actually thought was fine. I never got the sense that the character Dr. Meridian, for instance, was terrible. I thought Robin was worse, to be honest.
No, I like Robin, man, a lot.
But yeah, the thing that holds this movie together for me is the performance by what's his name, the guy who plays Batman.
Val Kilmer.
I think he's a very underrated Batman. I think he takes the film seriously in ways that the film does not take itself seriously.
Yeah, that is true.
And he pulls it off quite well. I'd never. He saved this movie for me, to be honest. Like, even as a kid, I was like, this is not as funny, it's not as cool, it's not as sexy, it's not as anything as the Burton movies. But I still dig Val Kilmer as Batman, and I like the gadgets. The gadgets were cool, but the villains were just a disgrace. I mean, that's the big issue is the story, how silly it is, and the villains are an absolute fucking disgrace. There's no two ways to put it. Tommy Lee Jones is awful.
All right, hey, Just Joe, how's it going? I think the problem is that this is the first time that the studio starts to do reactions as opposed to making their movie. So first movie 89, fine. Then they're like, okay, Tim, do whatever you want. Tim's like, awesome. I'm gonna have Penguin killing kids, and like Catwoman's completely insane, like, you know, whatever. Like, okay, hold on a second. And they're like, this is like, and like Penguin's grabbing boobs and he's biting noses and shit. And it's like this is all weird. Yeah. They're like, this is too weird. So then they're like, okay, hold on. This next one, we got to make it goofy. So all of the Batman and Robin and Chase stuff is serious, but the villains are not threatening at all because they're so goofy. So it's like you're never really scared of Riddler. You're just laughing with him because you're like, oh, he's kind of funny and like
Jim Carrey was Jim. The thing about Jim Carrey is he's funny, so it doesn't. If you're just watching it as a Jim Carrey movie, it's fine. Like you like he's doing Jim Carrey. He's doing Jim Carrey well. It's just unfortunate he's playing the Riddler. You know, like, but as far as it goes, everything he does kind of cracks me up.
It is funny.
It's Jim Carrey. It is funny. It's like it's Jim Carrey doing his Jim Carrey shit.
How's my mole? He's got like, come on.
Yeah.
But when he's like, I still laugh when he says the B12. It's like you sunk my battleship and my favorite vitamin, I might add.
That's in the script, actually. Yeah,
that was very funny.
Yeah.
No, he's a funny dude. You can't help it, man. He's like it's like Robin Williams. Like Robin Williams at his worst, they still gives me a chuckle. But
Robin Williams, they wanted him to be Riddler in this. That would have been interesting.
Yeah. But the problem is you've got Tommy Lee Jones trying to match his energy,
right?
And that ruins his performance as Riddler. Do you know what I mean? It kind of like. Because when you've got two silly villains,
I agree.
You know, and Tommy Lee Jones, I'm sorry, ain't the funniest dude. You know, like he's trying to match Jim Carrey, and you're just like, no, that's hurting Jim Carrey's just being Jim Carrey, which is fine. If Jim Carrey was just being Jim Carrey, fine. As the Riddler, I kind of get it, but you have to have Two-Face be the serious one on the side that's like, you know, more threatening, and then maybe the film could have worked overall. But
Tommy Lee Jones is the actual problem, because Riddler, if you're doing Frank Gorshin and it's Jim Carrey, okay, it's like, okay, fine, Riddler's goofy and insane and whatever. But then you need to have Tommy Lee Jones be very serious and scary, where you're like, oh shit, Two-Face is someone you don't want to mess with. And then you can have, like sort of like they play off each other that way. But Tommy Lee Jones trying to match, as you said, match the energy. It's like, well, this is weird because Two-Face shouldn't be like that anyways. Like, so it's just a weird choice. I understand that they're like, well, we can't make it too scary because his whole face is burnt off. 1 second. Let me get Steven in here. Steve's here. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Let Steve talk. Yeah, go, Steve. And then I do want to retort to your Batman Returns blasphemy just a minute ago.
What do you mean? Batman Returns is my favorite.
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
Batman Returns is my favorite. No, I love Batman. I'll say this though. I'll say this because a lot more people have joined since we started. This was the first Batman movie I saw by myself with my friends. So I went to the theater because before that the whole family went, and it's like I'm going on my own. I went with my buddies, and I thought this was the best. Like walking out of the theater, I was like, "This is the best Batman movie. I love it." Also, my mom, who's a buyer for a large department store chain in Canada, she got a whole bunch of stuff. So like I got the shirt from this movie. I got a VHS tape, which was the making of this movie, which was only given to like the buyers. And I got a lot of weird stuff. She got a lot of stuff for Batman and Robin as well. Like I got press books, this huge like press book. I got like these flyers and these cutout flyers that were given to the stores, telling them what the movie, how much it made. And like, you can order copies of it. So I had a lot of stuff. And so for Batman and Robin, I was geared, or Batman Forever, I was geared for it. Like I was getting ready, like, okay, here we go. And we walked out of the theater. It was me and my couple buddies, Mark and Albert, right? We all went and we're like, this is the best Batman movie. And we were dying over because it was like a comic book. And I love the Penguin, but then when I saw Batman Returns and the Penguin wasn't really the Penguin, but he was this weird monster creature, I thought, oh, I don't like that. So Batman Returns grew on me through home video, watching it a bunch of times. So as much as Batman Returns grew on me with rewatches of home video, Batman Forever slightly went down because I started to be like, well, Two-Face is really goofy and kind of dumb. Like, what the hell? And I was like, and Jim Carrey is okay, but his riddles are kind of whatever. Like, there's a meaning to them, which then just gets reversed anyways. Like, if you're trying to spell Mr. E, like they got it to a weird thing. It's like mystery, but it's not mystery. It's like because 1 and 8 are 18. It's like, but then why did you send a separate riddle if 1 is supposed to go to that number? Like it was like, but Robin is awesome. Everything with him being serious, and he's like, I want to get Two-Faced. I liked all that stuff. I like Val Kilmer. I thought Val Kilmer was awesome because as Bruce Wayne, he tried to do stuff too. Like when he's like, I'm Batman. He was going to give himself up to save those people. That's cool.
I'm seeing that right now. Yeah.
There's a lot of heroic parts. And Sean and I were talking, the Graysons, they immediately tried to save people. Like they're like, okay, we got to get this bomb. Dick, you get the bomb. We're going to go down here. It's like, there's a lot of cool heroism. Like, and like, I like when he's like, boys with vengeance need little encouragement. They need guidance. Like Alfred had a lot of good sayings in this. Like this was the
Alfred became more of a character in this one.
And so did Bruce Wayne. This is why Val Kilmer, you guys like Val Kilmer because he does more. And when he's like, oh, that guy committed suicide, and he's like, well, we'll give him full benefits. She's like, yeah, but benefits aren't covered if you commit suicide. He's like, I know, but we'll just give it to him anyway. Like even Bruce Wayne is being cool, and Bruce Wayne listened to Enigma, and he wasn't being weird. He's like, he shook his hand, and he's like, okay. He goes, what is your plan? He's like, well, I got this thing. It can manipulate brainwaves. He's like, oh, he goes, okay, set something up with my secretary. And Riddler screws it up by saying, no. I need an answer now. And Batman's like, I got to go. And he's like, plus this sounds kind of weird. He's like, well, I'm sorry. The answer is no, because it raises too many questions.
Right.
But Bruce Wayne was willing to listen to him. Yeah, and was treating him with respect, even though the supervisor was like saying, Edward, go away, he was still being nice. So Bruce Wayne is a good, decent guy, and he tries to save Chase Meridian when he breaks the door down. Like, there's a lot of great. This is the best Bruce Wayne that we've had up until. Well, I don't like the new, like Christian Bale was good, but like this was a pretty good Bruce Wayne, because before this I thought, Bruce Wayne, who cares? Like, get to Batman. Anyways, sorry. Okay, Steve, what go for it. So I know you saw this in the theater.
Yeah, this was my most anticipated Batman movie ever. This was more anticipated to me than 89 Batman, because 89 Batman, I was 12. I was like, I saw everything around, but like by the time Batman Forever came around, it was 95. I was 18, and I was now reading the magazines and that, and I was buying into the sort of shtick that, maybe Tim Burton was a little bit too dark, and it needed to lighten up a bit. So I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see this. I actually walked into the wrong theater for this. I came early and I walked into a later viewing, but the later viewing was in a better theater. So I just stayed in that theater and just waited, because that was back in the day when they didn't have all the, the pre-show stuff, but they played the radio. So you heard songs that they were playing through the radio. I just sat there and listened to music until it started. And literally, I was there alone for a long time because I was there so damn early. I watched the movie and I had the same reaction as J-Man. I loved it. I was like, oh my God, this is the best Batman movie ever. Obviously. And, I thought that for the longest time until my parents saw it and they came back and they said, you really like that movie? I said, yeah, it was awesome. It was like always, and they're like, no, like Riddler and Two-Face were stupid and they just yelled all the time. And what are you talking about? And I'm like, really? Did that happen? And I rewatched. I'm like, ooh, yeah, this is kind of not the best. But at the time, I thought it was terrific. I mean, I appreciate it now. It's definitely one of the most watchable of the Batman movies. But pretty much, I like all of the Batman, the first 4 Batmans for sure. I like the Nolan Batman movies, right? Like, they're just good movies. It's only when, we get a little bit later, but I'm not a huge fan of what came afterwards, like the Batman and, stuff like that.
Nerdman loves the Batman, so...
Oh,
not a huge fan, but
no, it's fine. We all have our differences, but I thought that like that one's excellent. I do, Batman v Superman. There are various aspects of it, to the point where I would say, overall I like it, but like it's a betrayal of the characters in so many different ways. But so I like those better than this movie, certainly. But I still, like you said, I think it came along at a funny time because I'm sure we're all around the same age.
Yeah.
And it came around at a funny time where we were probably too young to go and see Batman Returns. And
no, I saw everything except for, and 66 I saw later, but from Batman 89 until whatever, I've seen every Batman thing that comes out.
That's lucky. That's lucky, because those films made me a fan of Batman, right? Like those films kind of like reinvented Batman, like from the silly stuff in the 60s, which I also liked as a kid, to be fair, but they reinvented it, and I was like, oh wow, that's Batman, like finally, like the darkness, the whatever. And so I really loved those movies, and I guess I just really wanted to like this movie, so I kind of ignored it. And it was the first one I went to see in cinemas, the first one I got on VHS. I later got Batman Returns on VHS, and I would just watch that one and this one back to back over and over again.
This entire part was hilarious. It's like, I just can't go on working here. And he was like a brother or a cousin that visits all the time, and he's like, here's a suicide letter matching his punctuation and spelling and grammar.
That's actually in the script. Like, he did follow the script every so often. Like, that is funny. But
that
then
funny.
when there are parts where it looks like they're trying to write Jim Carrey rants and they can't do it, so he just like ad libs a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah.
it's
Mm.
weird to think about what this role would have been if Robin Williams had
Right.
gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
How it might have been.
I think it would have been similar. To be fair, I'm not. It's not Jim Carrey's fault. This is not. They hired him to be Jim Carrey, and God damn it, he was Jim Carrey. You know, and
Yeah.
it was good for what it was. It was good. Problem, we've already established the problem. They wanted him to be, as you said, Frank Gorshin Riddler.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and he did that absolutely perfectly. And there was something a little bit sinister about him. You know, like he wasn't scary, but he was sinister. You know, like underlying it, he did a really balanced performance. It's just the movie is a joke.
So I said this early on, and see if this is so. This is the last Batman movie for me where I'm like, okay, we're still doing comic books, and it's still it's fun, right? Yeah. Batman and Robin is a comic book for sure, but it's so overstuffed and overblown that it becomes too much. Like, I like it as a complete awesome, like, just an experience of visual overload, and like, I put it on the 4K TV, 65-inch 4K TV, and just watch it go, and you're like, wow, this is insane. Like, this movie's insane. But the characters are all like, Mr. Freeze is nothing like Mr. Freeze. Bane is completely destroyed. Even Woodrue is just destroyed. Like, Uma Thurman looks pretty. I've got the poster, but like, Poison Ivy's pretty lame. Batgirl completely sucks. Yeah. Everybody's messed up. This movie, Riddler, I'm like, okay, they're doing Frank Gorshin, so in my mind, that makes sense. The only character that's kind of ruined is Two-Face, because he should be more serious, but he looks cool, and sometimes he's serious. So, like, the parts where he's just being normal and flips the coin, like, even at the end where he goes, oh, what, are you sure, Harvey? Don't you have two minds of everything? He's like, you're right, Bruce. It's like, yeah, true justice, and he flips.
That was his best scene. That was his best scene. And you're like, cool. Why weren't you like that all the way through the movie? It would have been great.
This was the last one for me where it still felt, because after this, even though I love Batman Begins, my tier ranking will be in a few days. Even though I love Batman Begins, saw it 3 times in the theater, blah blah. That's the first one where I was like, we're kind of not doing the fun fantasy stuff anymore. No. That's where I lost, and this is why for me it just got less and less. That, to me, Batman Begins was the beginning of this isn't really for me as much anymore. I still like the movies. I appreciate them. I've seen them many times, and I've seen the Pattinson one about 4 times. But like, now we're wearing tactical armor gear, and I'm like that is not Batman to me. Pattinson looks like he's gonna fight Superman, right? Like, it's like, and BVS, I cannot get through it. I watched it in the theater, and I don't think I can do it. And I can watch the Pattinson one because at least he's walking around as Batman. You know what I mean? Like, this other one, there's a lot of meandering around. Like, they're in BVS at the 3-hour version, they're just moving. I'm like, I just chopped it to the end where they fight that Zod's Day or whatever you call that thing. I don't know what you call it, Doom Zod or something. Like, but anyways. I like Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck as Batman in the Justice League or whatever. But just that movie's just too long. But this one, it's still 2 hours, so it's not super long. There's a lot of Batman appearances. There's a lot of heroics in it. So this is still kind of the last one to me before we kind of lost our way. Because now the next one this one did really well. Let's take everything from this one and amp the shit out of it. You like silly villains? Now we're going to give you even more silly villains.
This is the silly thing about it. It didn't do well on its own merit. It did well because of the love of those Burton movies. It was like the 3rd movie in the franchise. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why it did so well. It wasn't because this film was awesome or something like that. Yeah. And it was silly enough, like, that kids who didn't know any better were like, oh, yeah, it wasn't a decline enough from Batman Returns that kids who would, like, hadn't got the kind of critical faculties that perhaps adults did weren't like, oh yeah, let's go back and watch that one again, you know.
Well,
But watching it back, it's sad. I just wish they had the third Burton one. I thought he was doing a bang up job. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Penguin wasn't comic, but he was mayor. He was, you know, so what? He was an ugly freak.
Everything Penguin does is from the Adam West. Yeah, the Penguin does all of the stuff from the Adam West stories, which some of those were from the comics as well. The mayor thinks it's getting control of the car because he has the car. He makes a Penguin car in Adam. Even with
Penguin laugh, he has a lot of things that are the Penguin, and Danny DeVito was Danny DeVito was great. I'm sorry.
I love Penguin. I just got the Penguin. Listen, I just got the Penguin. Todd McFarlane. Oh, can you see him right there? He's awesome. I'll bring him out after. I got those from Batman Forever. I don't know if that's the only Batman Forever stuff I have. And I do have I do have the Batmobile. Which I'm going to try to bring back out. I got the big Batmobile.
Look, he wasn't like he was a mutant with penguin powers. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it wasn't that. I'm just saying, remember, I'm a little kid. I saw Batman Returns in the theater. I'm just saying, as a kid. So when Batman Returns came out, I had I had Catwoman shirt, Penguin shirt. I had all the McDonald's toys. I had Batman Returns playing cards. I was so super pumped. I was like, ooh, I don't know. Because Catwoman, you know, like being the crazy secretary, I was like, well, and I was like, well, Penguin's kind of just like a monster. It's like, I don't know. So I didn't like it. I liked it more when I watched it again in repeat viewings. This one I loved. I don't, except for maybe a couple of adults who I just thought they're stupid. Every person that I spoke to about Batman loved it. So I don't think you're saying it didn't do well because it did well because of that. But I think people thought it was a good movie. Like all my friends thought that was awesome. Like my other friend Sean was like, that's the best Batman movie, clearly. And he was 3 or 4 years older than I was. So he was like maybe early 20s when he saw it, and he loved it too. So except for a couple of people who I just would have dismissed as, oh, they're just stiff and they don't like anything, everyone liked this movie. I don't think it was like everyone hates Batman and Robin, but everyone liked this one.
Yes.
Legitimately. I don't think they just said, well, because we saw Returns or whatever, because people did like everyone in my sphere. Everyone in my sphere thought Batman Returns was okay. Everyone loved 89. They thought Returns was okay. I guess it's okay, I guess. And then they liked this one, and then everyone hates Batman and Robin.
Nowadays everyone hates on Returns, and I you know,
yes,
right.
It's got the best Catwoman by far, and that's coming from someone who actually likes you know, the new Batman.
Right.
And where was Catwoman in? I liked her in the Nolan movie as well. I thought she was the highlight of a terrible third movie in the Nolan movie. So you know, it's not like Michelle Pfeiffer hasn't had competition. It's just no one's getting even close to that performance. And yeah, it was a little bit silly. Like the cats bit her and she had 9 lives and whatever. But I just think that the essence of the characters was still there, and that's what I look for. Does it have the essence of I don't, all the accoutrements on top of these things don't really, you know. And I'd say the same for this. You know, if anyone told me this isn't the Riddler or this isn't Two-Face, I'm like, yeah, it's an interpretation that maybe doesn't quite work, but the essence of the characters are there. You can't say
these are still the movie versions. I mentioned this on another stream where I was talking about, like, there's the comic book version, obviously, and then there's sort of the movie version where Joker, you know, it's like Joker didn't kill Batman's parents. He's not a mobster, but it's kind of Joker. He has all of he looks physically like the Joker. You can point him out and say, yep, that's the Joker. He has all of the goofy gadgets, you know, he stole my balloons, right? Like he has all that stuff, and he's crazy. So it is the Joker, but it's movieized in order to give Batman a final act. So he can say, you killed my parents. So you killed me first. You created me. I created you. Right. So And then same with the Batman Returns. It is Penguin. He has all of the things that Penguin has from the comics, but it's movieized. You got it to make it more.
He's even got the umbrellas, dude. Like, where's the umbrellas in the rest of the Penguins? You know, like,
Yeah.
Umbrellas.
Yeah.
Catwoman looks like Catwoman. She's walking around. She's awesome, right? She's doing the cat stuff. So it still has it. Same with this one. It's like it's the Riddler. He's dressed all in green. He's got the riddles. He's crazy. Okay, he's got even the cane is cool, like flipping the cane around and all that. Jim Carrey did all that. And then Two-Face. He looks like Two-Face. He's got the coin. He's exactly in half. He's got the double clothing. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like custom made outfits or whatever. He's got the double-headed coin, which one of them is Scratch, which is neat. So I like that's all there. So Robin looks like Robin, like
to be Riddler. That you disagree with me on this, but all you have to be Riddler for me to capture the essence of the character is that you have to commit crimes using riddles. You have to be a criminal mastermind, and you have to wear green. That's it, and maybe have a question mark logo somewhere. You know, or a motif on you somewhere. That's it. To be Riddler for me, I don't see then it's the fun is of DC is how do you reinterpret and reimagine that character for different times and different, you know, you could have him in the 18th century or you could have him now or you could have him, you know what I mean? Like it's that to me is the basis of Batman characters. They've got a gimmick. If you stick to that gimmick, the rest of how you interpret it is the fun of it. That's what I like. I like to see different people's ideas of how they could be a criminal who uses riddles as their gimmick, or how they can be a criminal who looks like a penguin or whatever, and walks around like a penguin.
Right. I want to say to Just Joe, yes, that was true. They didn't. Tommy Lee Jones could not stand Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Jim Carrey even says this. And he tells stories about it. Yeah.
And also, I did have all the cups for this movie. Those mugs with the his stationery, all the toys. This was like the first massive merchandise push. Yeah. Like there's mugs and like the McDonald's, those glass ones. I think that was McDonald's or maybe it was Burger King. Or those were
like Batman Returns. They made a ton of stuff. The thing was, Kenner had like 3 different Batman lines: the cartoon Batman Returns and the Batman comic line. And I think, but with this, they really made a big push to just like coloring books and stickers and everything else, right? You know.
See. I just happened to pause on a perfect example of something wrong with Two-Face where he's excited that it came up bad. And it should just be like, okay, it's bad. So I'm going to do it. Like he's too animated. You know, it's like once he makes a decision, he goes for it. Okay, now I'm going to be bad. I'm going, hey, Ravenscroft, how's it going? He's like, okay, I'm going to do something bad. I would have assumed that he would have already had flipped the coin before this caper started to whether to do it or not. Right? Like should I think someone in the circus might know who Batman is. I'm going to attack it. Yes or no? Yes, I'm going to attack it. Right? Like I assume that was already done. So a lot of the coin flipping would have been done off camera because he wouldn't even be there doing something bad if the coin didn't allow it. But I guess this in particular scene was, do I shoot the Graysons or not?
Yeah. That's
and it comes up as bad. And he's like, oh, yes, happy day. He goes, oh, happy day. It's like, but why are you happy about it? Like, you should expect, So, but anyways, I mean, he looks like it's still, I don't know. I mean, I've seen this movie many times. And see, Bruce Wayne's fighting guys here. And look, the Graysons are heroes. The second there's something wrong, the Graysons pop in to help out. I love that they're wearing the Robin costume. That is a genius way to have it in there. I like Batman.
One thing we should talk about, which is interesting, is actually the director, who's a fantastic. He is an actual fantastic director, and I think this kind of took away his cool factor, and people forget how good a director he actually was. And he probably had, when they approached him with Batman, had a very different idea, because this guy does gritty stuff. If you've ever seen Falling Down,
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I've seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah, great movie. You know, like
8mm was crazy.
That I look for that in a Batman director. You know, like when you see a movie of theirs and you're like, yeah, I could see this guy doing Batman and doing it in his own way, and like I think you probably, if he was left to his own devices, you probably would have got something like the Batman age, you know, back then.
Right, back then, yeah. Well, I'm looking at his movies right now. I mean, I own The Wiz, which he wrote, but DC Cab, I have that. I've St. Elmo's Fires, Lost Boys, Flatliners,
Lost Boys.
Falling Down. What's the other one? Client, Batman Forever, Time to Kill, Batman Robin 8mm, like Phone Booth. That wasn't too bad.
Number 23 wasn't bad.
Number 23. Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh yeah, number 23. Yeah,
with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think the directing is bad in either of these movies. I just think that he's pushed to do certain things.
Yeah,
like he had to do.
It's not his movie.
It's not his movie, right? Yeah. Like,
it's terrible in Batman and Robin. It's terrible in Batman and Robin. I'm sorry.
The dialogue is bad,
his movie though.
But I could see what was going on. Like I could tell and I could follow it.
I could literally put Batman and Robin in at any time and watch it and just have a good time. Like without like it's not Batman. Like it's not a good movie, right? Like, you know, call it a spade. But I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed watching it. I think it's just because I actually like it a bit more than Batman Forever.
Yeah.
The reason why is because Batman and Robin goes for it. It doesn't try and, you know, tonally, it's the same way throughout. It's ridiculous throughout. It doesn't try and be serious at any moment in time. Even the serious parts are treated ridiculously. So I have absolutely no problem tonally with Batman and Robin. I have a problem tonally with this movie because I got the good guys acting like they're in one type of movie, more like a Tim Burton serious movie. Or Joel Schumacher serious movie.
Right.
Got Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones acting like they're already in Batman and Robin. And it doesn't fit. Like
they popped out of Batman and Robin to come into this movie.
Yeah, exactly. they like shifted over. Like I watched Val Kilmer and I'm like, this guy is taking Batman seriously. Like he's completely going for it, that he is a very serious, you know, he's fighting with what he saw when he was a child and at his parents' funeral and all that stuff. And, you know, Chris O'Donnell's character is pretty much the same. Like he's very, you know, he's more or less serious. Like I'm going to get revenge for my family. That's it. I'm going to be a vigilante.
Happy for Chris O'Donnell, big time, boy.
Well, I love Robin.
You are capping. Robin's one of the worst. Worse than Jim Carrey for me. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Well, it was good having your man on. Haven't seen you a while. Great having you. Check out his channel if you want to, but you don't have to. It's not a big deal. No, okay. Hold on a second. First of all, I love Robin, so I've been waiting forever to have the goddamn Robin. Now we only have one. There's like how many live? There's like there's that fake Titans Robin, which I don't count that loser.
Yeah,
but there's only like 2 Robins now. So, anyways, but no, hold on a second. Isn't this funny? This entire part is great. Where he comes there and he goes, well, why don't you fill up the bike? He's like, yeah. And he's got all the bikes there. He's like, you've got this one and this one. He's like, yeah. He goes, if someone can fix these up for me, you can keep one as a fee, right? And then Alfred comes in with that amazing plate of food, and he's like, oh, he's not saying, I'll just toss this to the dogs or something. Like, I don't know. That was awesome. And Chris was like, okay, hold on a second. Like, I'll eat that. Like, I was just getting hungry. I was like, man, I'm hungry watching this. This is so funny. This was great. And I like the Robin helmet thing. I think that was neat. And when Alfred goes to him and he's like, he's like, oh, he goes, Robin is a hero. He goes, and he'll fly again or whatever. That's so cool. Like, that part, I love those talks. This is a better movie than Batman and Robin, obviously.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin has more silly factor, so you can just the whole thing is silly. So you're like, okay, I'm just gonna watch a silly movie. This movie it's pretty serious. Then it becomes goofy. And Ravenscroft is saying he's playing the Riddler. Okay, so Riddler can be goofy, but the problem is that Two-Face is also goofy, and now it's just them being goofy together, and that's Batman and Rob. That's the first inkling of the Batman and Robin territory, where now everyone's going to be stupid. Like even Robin, it's like he's like, well, I want my own bat signal. It's like, what's your problem? Like, why are you being weird? Like, it's just like dumb crap, but it's dumb crap that looks cool, and I still enjoy it.
See, the Riddler to me is not necessarily a goofy character. I can see why people think he's supposed to be a goofy character because he does the riddles and all that, but like to me, he's a very arrogant character. He's supposed to be a very arrogant character. He's like, oh, Batman, you're supposed to be the greatest detective. You can't even solve these riddles, sort of thing. And he's reading the riddles. You know, they've got into the whole I got a thing called the Batman Files, which goes into how Batman actually views all the characters he's with and all that stuff. And he actually, like, they have snippets of the profiles he would write about the Riddler. And talks about, like, how the Riddler has, like, almost like a self-defeatist aspect to him, that he wants to be caught. Like, he's punishing himself, right, sort of thing. So there's a lot of layers to the Riddler that a lot of people can't look past, you know, reading the riddles and that, and he's dressed all in green with question marks. Well, he's actually supposed to be more serious than that. You see that more in the Hush storyline, how serious he can be, because he masterminds that whole thing. But, you know, Frank Gorshin, basically, you know, he was the template for the Riddler, and Jim Carrey literally said, I'm being Frank Gorshin's Riddler. So when you start saying that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that interpretation, because obviously it worked for Frank Gorshin when he was in, you know, the Adam West Batman. But what movie are you making now where this character fits, right? Like if Val Kilmer...
There's a little bit... Yeah, sorry, finish your point, and then I'll say,
Yeah, if Val Kilmer and, you know, half the cast is going to be serious, I'm not going to, you know, Chase Meridian was on. I don't know how Chase Meridian was.
She was serious. It's just dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb serious. But like, if Val Kilmer and like the main character is going to be serious, where you know, you guys sort of fit in there, or else it's going to clash, and that's what the problem was. Is that the villains clash tonally with the main character.
Even with Frank Gorshin and with Riddler a little bit in this, there were times. Now Frank Gorshin is in a show where everyone's cheesy, so it doesn't matter what character you are; you can almost interchange them. But in this movie, there is a few parts. Even Frank Gorshin, a couple of serious parts, and Sean Astin was the Riddler as well. We forget about him.
Yes,
he was the Riddler. There was a Frank Gorshin where Frank Gorshin couldn't make it, so we had him in there. But anyway,
John Astin.
John Astin, sorry, not Sean Astin.
Father,
the father, not the son. They should have got the son. That would have been so. Anyway, no, but there is some parts where Riddler. I wish there was a couple of more parts where he's serious, like just a little bit. But there is that arrogance where it's like, oh, Bruce, it's like you suck, and it's like I'm better than you. But then it's more like envy. Like I love the mole. It's like how's my mole?
Yeah.
And then he wants to get him in the boxing. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you know what I love about these Batman movies? Because I actually like every Batman movie.
Me too.
Apart from Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin is the only one I literally can't stand. But it's so interesting how they have these weird parallels with each other. And you wonder, did they do that on purpose, or it's just a kind of accident of circumstance? Because I don't know, in the comics, you can maybe tell me this, is there a lot of storylines where the Riddler is trying to copy either Batman or Bruce Wayne and become him? Or like he's like kind of like, you know, like a almost stalkerish kind of...
I don't think so. I feel like that's movie version Riddler, but I don't know. I've not read every Batman. It would be impossible. Even if we combined all of our Batman reading, we wouldn't have read all of it.
Yeah.
From what I know, he has an unhealthy, like he sees
fixation on Batman, right?
Yeah.
If he beats Batman, then he's accomplished something. Basically, is how the Riddler usually looks at things. Like, and he gets quite, like he gets obsessed with Batman in a way that I would argue that a lot of Batman's villains are either obsessed with him or not. Like, it's kind of funny because the Joker's obsessed with Batman. Like, he's super obsessed with Batman. Riddler's obsessed with Batman. Or there's the characters who they wish Batman would go away, and that's like more the Penguin, and characters like that. But like, I think the Riddler has an unhealthy obsession with Batman, from what I've read in the comics.
So Riddler needs to
fascinating that. Sorry, just to finish the point.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating that in this movie, he's trying to be Bruce Wayne, right? Like,
right. That's what I was just gonna say.
Bruce Wayne, but in the Batman, he's obsessed with Batman, and he's trying to be Batman. He
should be obsessed with Batman.
Weird parallel.
But here's the thing: in this movie, Two-Face doesn't like Batman, and Riddler doesn't like Bruce Wayne.
Right.
That's why it's movie version. It's like, for this movie, we still have Riddler being obsessed with Batman, but he doesn't know that it happens to just be Bruce Wayne, and he's really obsessed with Bruce, which turns out to be Batman. But Two-Face blames Batman, and Riddler doesn't like Bruce Wayne. So now you have both villains after the same. It's like Eddie Brock hates Peter, and the Venom symbiote hates Spider-Man. So it's like you have the two. So the villains in this movie in the movie. I'm not saying in comics.
Yeah.
In the movie, these two villains make sense together because they're attacking different facets of Batman. And all of this entire movie is it Dick Grayson or Robin? Are you Batman or Bruce Wayne? Are you Riddler or Edward Nygma? Are you Harvey or Two-Face? Even Chase, to an extent. Like, do I want to grow up? She does have an arc. She grows up. She's like, I'm tired of these like bad boys. It's like, I want a relationship that's a serious relationship. So she does have a change. Every character in this movie does have two things going on with duality. So that's pretty good. Like, I don't like what I'm trying. They didn't just come up with this out of their ass. The problem with Batman and Robin, they really did. They're like, how can someone who wants to make the planet like all green and vegetation work with someone who wants
to freeze? That movie was produced within 2 years. Like they just rushed it right out after.
They rushed it out.
Right. Yeah. I wanted to so Ravencroft is saying that Batman and the silly Joker, but Joker was scary. He was killing people. He was going to gas them at the end. He was like scary, threatening.
He was great.
He's actually way scarier than anyone gives him credit for. He kills people without any regard for anything other than just to have fun about it. He's paying money. So he has all this money that he's stolen from Grissom, and he's going to dump the money in the streets in order to lure people out so he can kill them. He's willing to pay a fortune to watch people die. He's crazy. Like this crap about, that Joker's whatever. No, he's completely insane. And Penguin, of course, is insane. He's going to kill the firstborn children of that year. Like that's insane. He's a monster, right? So they are definitely the Riddler. Like, let's what gave Riddler the edge was the stealing the brain power.
Yeah.
Right. Like that was what made him, because they needed to give something special. Because if it was just riddles, supposing he doesn't solve them, okay, who cares? Like that's the Sean exorcist or possession. I'll call it the Sean possession theory. It's like, okay, there's all these riddles. Well, Batman didn't solve them, so who cares? Like, what does the matter?
Riddler wants him to solve them, so it's
right.
Like, so he has to solve them, and you're sitting there with your popcorn. It's like, well, he's gonna solve it. What's the? There's like zero intrigue.
Right.
No,
he wasn't killing anyone. He was stealing their brain energy to make himself smarter.
Yeah. The Jack Nicholson blasphemy is I've just always found so annoying. He was great as the Joker, and it was to the extent that he was the killer of the Waynes. That was stupid, but everything else about that character was really, really well written, to the point where it took me a couple of times before watching Heath Ledger's performance to say that I actually got it and I got why he was so. And I still to this day think that Jack Nicholson was funnier. Do you know what I mean?
Like, he's way funnier.
In that funny kind of, should I be laughing at this joke or not kind of way,
right?
That you should have in the Joker. I felt like Heath Ledger should have been called the philosopher more than the Joker. He was a philosopher. You know, he was doing this, and it was an interest. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It was crazy and it was great. But the only thing really clownish about him was just his behavior and his voice, you know, and the way he'd kind of walk around and stuff like that. He was more cool than he was like a clown, like a scary clown. And that's what I loved about Jack Nicholson's version, and all the double, you know, meanings and the, what do you call it? The puns and the, you know what I mean? Oh, it's gonna be a hot night on. It's gonna be. What does he say? It's gonna be a hot night. I always love that. Like,
it's great. Even when he like lies, he's like, "I've taken off my makeup." It's like, no, you haven't. It's like, let's see if you could take off yours. But that's great. And like, I don't know. There's everything he says is great. And Alicia messing up her face too. Is crazy. Like, he's insane. I love all the gadgets, all the funny weird things that he had. Ravenscroft saying he's playing himself. I don't think so. I don't agree with that either. Question is, Nicholson ever killed? Has he killed anyone? I don't know. Yeah, Riddler did kill the boss, but that boss was annoying. That boss is funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, I don't think people get Jack Nicholson's school of acting.
No.
Which is that he finds himself in the character.
Yeah.
Right. To make it more grounded and believable. But you can see in every performance it's a very, very different character, but he's just tapped into the aspect of that character.
Right.
That is, and that's one way. And then there's the kind of Daniel Day-Lewis way of great acting also, you know, which is more like, I'm just gonna completely, to the point that to this day, I have no idea who Daniel Day-Lewis is. He's so good at
I know
completely that I don't even know what this guy's like. You know,
I have no idea either. He's crazy.
I get a sense of what Jack Nicholson might be like, or what I was trying to think of this Michael Douglas or something like that. I get a sense, yet they still are managed to be different in all those roles. You know, like somehow. And I think that's why people are like, oh, he's just playing Jack Nicholson. It's like, no, he's not. It's a little bit more subtle than that.
Yeah, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Yeah, and then it's like he goes, he's like, oh, what do you say? Like, we're together, Beauty and the Beast. But of course, if anyone else calls you Beast, I'll rip their lungs out. It's like, that was funny. And like, you're never gonna go with glasses, would you? And he literally had glasses ready to put on. That was funny. That was great. He is funny. He was really funny. And then like, I like what he's like. He goes, what if we say no? Well, nobody wants a war. If we can't do business, we'll just shake hands and that'll be it. And as a kid, you're like, oh, it's going to be the buzzer. I know this is what's going to happen, right? Like, you kind of knew because you're waiting for all the Joker stuff. And he's like, woo, woo. It's like, oh, we got a live one here. It's like the guy's like crying. You're like, this is awesome. But yeah, that entire scene, because you're waiting for that buzzer, right? Nancy says, I didn't hate Batman 89 movie VHS so much that farther I got tired of Vicky Vale screaming. So yeah, here's Two-Face. Looks pretty good. He's got two girlfriends now. That's
Sugar and
interesting.
Spice.
Yeah, Sugar and Spice.
Ooh, Barrymore.
Oh God, they were the worst. They were so bad. Oh my God. As if it couldn't get any worse.
Yeah. And here's where Riddler appears.
This is actually one of my favorite scenes of Two-Face in this movie, where he says, where he's talking, he says, you know, you've intrigued us, but you've also broken into our lair. So,
I like that.
You know, was it heads will talk to you and or something like that, and tails will blow your dead head off.
Yeah,
and
that was because that was Two-Face who's making a decision. He's like, he goes, you have violated the sanctity of our lair, but you proposed an interesting it's interesting proposal or something. So heads we say yes, and tails we blow your head off or whatever. It's like, and then he flips, and then it does the thing, but then we don't obviously we see,
and then we cut to them doing a heist. So
the next that heist has a super awful edit.
Yes.
It's like when he lifts up that diamond, it's huge.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can get to it. Yeah, see the big there's a good one. The 1 millisecond before this, it's a huge diamond.
Yeah, and then
it's terrible. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see. I'm not gonna be able to cut to it exactly. But he breaks the glass, lifts up something, and he's lifting up a big one. He's like this. Yeah. And he's like, here's a good one, and it's like, okay. But like, I like this too. Where now this is another error, because he sits here and he drains the thing, he wraps it around his leg, but then he's standing. They show a zoom in of the thing getting drained, but he's standing on the wrong leg. So there's another error here. Come on, boys. It's who's the editor on this? Who's the
there's these tiny scenes where it's like setting up that Robin could do shit, but we already saw him at the Flying Graysons thing.
So. So he can fight.
This scene is one that did bother me, when Riddler didn't know how to punch someone.
That's totally the script too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess he can't. You know.
Why is Robin such a badass? By the way. Just because you can do gymnastics doesn't mean you can fight.
Listen,
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you now. I've been holding this in. This is the reason I never wanted to see a Robin in a Batman movie again.
Okay, look. First of all, I personally know 8 gymnasts. And 9 of the 8 are expert martial artists, and they've taken 0 martial arts. So that defunks your.
I'm a gymnast, and I am not an expert pugilist.
Well, you're one of the 9. You're one of the 10, like 1 out of 10. That's fine. Nobody's holding you to the same standards as the 9 that I know. Lark is here. How's it going? Yeah. Well, that was the point of it. They wanted that. So this one, this was 95, and then 97.
So I guess they're asking, which one do you prefer? This one.
Well, my tier ranking is coming out on the 31st, so make sure you're subscribed. You can see my tier ranking. But no, this is a better movie than Batman and Robin, obviously.
Yeah, Batman and Robin is a better structured movie. If you watch that, it actually fits together. But the thing is, there's just something. I mean, this was made to entertain. It was the only assignment here was to make something that can like entertain a family audience in a summer blockbuster, and have opportunities to merchandise a lot of the pieces of the film. Right. That's it. So it appeals in that way.
Well, you watched the Schumacher commentary with the commentary track, didn't you, Sean? Like the Joel Schumacher commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, and he apologizes and stuff.
No, he apologized for Batman and Robin. For Batman and Robin, he basically said this in general. I like Joel Schumacher a lot. He says for Batman and Robin, he goes, if you like a movie, then there's 1,000 people that worked on this movie. They're all to be thanked. He goes, if you dislike a movie, then you have to blame the director, because end of the day, I'm on the top. Yeah. So if it's shit, you blame the director. If it's amazing, then everyone has to get credit, because everyone who worked on it. He goes, if I thought something was bad, I would have changed it. So there you go. So he takes responsibility for it, but also asterisks. He's like, I also have a job to do. They want me to have all these things in it. This is like, you go back to Sean and I cover all these old cartoons, Brave Star and He-Man and Transformers, and you see in watching these old cartoons, and we love them, but like shit happens. You're like, what the heck? It's like, oh, this character, the toy came out, so you have to put this character in here. And it's like, okay, like remember the Transformers, all of a sudden, oh shit, there's a whole ton of these guys. Wait a minute, they weren't on that arc or whatever. What are you talking? Oh yeah, they were there's guys that were hidden, and then there's guys from Cybertron that came over. There's the space bridge. All of a sudden, all these guys like, whoa, hold on, we got toys. And now you got to do your best to work it in. I'm not saying that's an excuse for Batman Robin being bad, but I have to state the facts that is a fact.
No, but the studios are heavily involved. So I linked J-Man to the Akiva Goldsman shooting script.
Yes.
Which has a lot more stuff in it, but it's more contextual. And the thing is that, like, you're asking Steve, like, you know, like we always talk about Val Kilmer's performance.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that is born out of the script. I think Val Kilmer read that script, and all of the Bruce Wayne stuff is serious. Now, all the goofy lines are still in there. It's get pick out, you know, chicks dig the car. I think it's chicks love the car in the script.
It's the car, right?
So,
chicks love the car.
But the thing is that, like, that juxtaposition of, like, the goofy villains because they have goofy lines, and then Bruce Wayne's whole arc that he blames himself for his parents' death, and at the end he realizes it wasn't his fault. That's a whole serious thing. That's in the script. And so Val Kilmer read this and said, okay, I know how to play this. And when you watch it, it's like he's in a different movie.
And
that's really from Akiva Goldsman. And Akiva Goldsman, well, hold on. Akiva Goldsman, he's being coerced by the studio to put goofiness in there and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's between, you could blame the writer too, but really it's the studio in this case, and Batman and Robin. They were, like, heavily involved with the strange ambiguity of tone to these movies. But yeah, you're gonna say
I saw Dr. Moreau. It was, well, let me just put it to you this way. It satisfied my long-standing urge to see Marlon Brando with one of those ice buckets on his head.
I like Dr. Moreau. I saw it in the theater. Could not be reached. Nerdman was referring to how is Robin a badass fighter in this movie based on the fact that he's just a gymnast. He's not saying how is he badass in general. He's saying in this particular movie. Not. So I think just to clear that up. It was not good. Well, I like it. Give it to J-Man. He likes it. I like everything. It's fine.
It was another movie where I think David Fincher was in a different movie.
To be fair, I think the same thing of Harley Quinn. I've always never got this character. So she was a psychiatrist,
right? I don't
and
get her.
Then she falls into a vat of acid, and then comes out as some gymnastic genius martial arts killer. What is happening? I never understood it. I just, and I always hoped like the movies would maybe give some, you know, like develop that a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what movies do. When you're watching a cartoon, it's kind of fine, you know, like someone falls in a vat of acid and comes out a gymnastics maniac.
Right.
You know, fine.
It's like, I
thought maybe the movies would do something, you know.
Right. In Batman Returns, they get the powers of the animal. So when she dies as a cat, she's a cat person. So she can, even they did that in the Halle Berry movie. Halle Berry got the cat powers. If you watch that Catwoman movie, we should cover that once.
But actually, J-Man, that at least gives me something.
No, I'm saying that. No, I'm saying that is what it is. I'm not making fun of that. I'm saying that is what it is. The cats all surround her, and she gets their, and she gets
right. Give her mouth to mouth. Yeah.
No, but she also gets their lives. They all come to the when she's dying. This is because Tim Burton is making a fantasy film that he's putting a lot of, like, I don't say like depth, but he's putting meaning in everything. So that shot of zooming down where she's laying there. She's now reborn as this cat spirit person. All the cats come around her and give their life energy to bring her back as this cat person.
Here's the clever thing about what Burton did, and people don't seem to get this, is that every single death of hers, apart from the last death, you can read in a different way.
Yes.
You can read that maybe she just survived and she's gone mental and thinks she's got 9 lives as a cat, you know, and that the cat gave her this powers. but actually maybe she's just like a crazy woman, like it's only until the last death, and even the last death, when you think about it, was she really there? Do you know what I mean? Was that actually her, like reborn, or was that just like, Batman's imagination that she's her ninth wife? So it's a very subtly clever kind of depiction of Catwoman, I think. And I don't think people give it enough credit. They're like, oh, she got her cat powers from cats. It's like, did she though? Like, is that exactly what the film is saying, or is it like up to how you can read it?
Yeah, I just thought that I agree that with you, Nerdman. That like basically what I thought was she just attributed it to her being like a cat, but like I didn't see anything there that made me think she was a cat. I just like thought that she was very
supernatural.
I don't think she has the
umbrella thing. She just cut it with her claws, and she just happened to land in a good spot.
Yeah. But that's the whole thing of it. Like she just survived those things.
Yeah,
but like she's a secretary now. She's a martial artist, flipping around, jumping around. So Nerdman, how did that happen? That's the Batman. So that's worse than Robin, because at least Robin is a gymnast. She's like flipping around and jumping. So to me, it's like
you're missing my point. You're missing my point here, then, because one, she's not as badass as.
Well, she fights Batman.
She fights Batman and loses badly every time.
No, she hasn't. She knocks him off the thing and jumps on him and licks his mouth. She kicked the crap out of him.
She's like taste pavement, bro. Like he lets her kick the crap because he's enjoying it sexually. Don't get it confused, as we all would. If Michelle Pfeiffer was beating the crap out of us looking like that, I'd be like, all right.
She could use that
long as possible.
She could use the bullwhip pretty good too for like a secretary. She had bullwhip training or whatever?
Yeah. Oh,
there's supposed to be the monsters like penguins. Penguin's literally supposed to be a penguin. I think the thing is that they're supposed to be. It's called the Bat, the Cat, the Penguin. They're supposed to be the monsters. They're supposed to be those things. And then the realism part is that sure you could eat raw fish. Sure you could. That's a deformity of the hands, right? Like. Surely you can fall from that height, land in the kitty litter. You can survive that because it cushioned your fall. Sure, you could escape. Like, sure, you could do all these things. You can ground yourself and grab that wire and let the electricity pass through you and still somehow survive that. But it's fun to play with the idea that they are those monsters.
Right.
Yeah, they're totems. Yeah, that's kind of neat.
That's the point. But going back to what
back to Forever,
no, but just the last thing, the bullwhip. Oh. Have you seen when she did that one take?
Yeah, she did that. Selena Kyle, secretary can't do that.
Oh no, but when Michelle Pfeiffer was asked to do that bullwhip,
the actress, Michelle Pfeiffer did it herself. I know,
I don't know if you'd seen it. But
no, I know she did it. She did it in one take, and she did it herself. Yeah, she knows how to use it.
Yeah, one of like however many takes though.
no, it was the first take.
Oh yes, but she had to practice.
The whole thing.
But she practiced, of course.
Yeah.
She practiced, of course. Yeah. It's not just like action, and I just. She practiced like crazy though, but so did Jim Carrey with that cane.
Yeah.
And Jim Carrey. You can't find. Joel Schumacher said this either in the making of or one of these things. He said that we couldn't really get. Like the stunt double for Jim Carrey could only do certain amount of things because you can't mimic that guy's body.
Yeah.
But the Riddler costume is so skin tight that you can tell in 2 seconds that ain't him.
Yeah.
So he had to do as much as basically insurance would allow to be done, because Tommy Lee Jones is easy. Half his face, you can't see him. He's in a big suit. Anyone could be that character. You just need to have him talk. But Jim Carrey, it's that tight green suit. You're like, hey, that's not Jim Carrey. You could tell immediately that ain't him. Yeah. So he did as much as like the insurance would allow him to do. Like, so that would include all those bomb explosions, throwing
I'm
that
seeing it
shit.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. Like you can see him doing it on screen. He's throwing it and it's exploding in front of him. Like he's throwing those bombs and they're exploding right there. So he's there when that's exploding.
Yeah, no, he worked hard on this. I mean,
he worked hard on this.
This was when he broke right into Hollywood. He'd been doing movies for over 10 years before this. Like what was it, Twice Bitten or whatever the hell?
Yeah, and there's that red face man or whatever it's called.
Was it Once Bitten?
Once Bitten.
Once Bitten.
Yeah.
And he was in the Deadpool.
Yes.
Deadpool.
Yeah, doing Tom Maple Drive, which is a TV thing here, and all sorts of terrible movies.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, well, that was his big break.
That's his big break, yeah.
Well, actually, I always thought his big break was Ace Ventura.
Well, to me, but people knew who he was from In Living Color, and then they followed him into Ace Ventura.
That's what happened. My friends, I wasn't really into Jim Carrey that much. They were super into him. Like, they're like, oh man, Jim Carrey's the best. So it took me a while to kind of like, I think Cable Guy was where I was like, okay, I like this. I like The Mask. And then I kind of went back and watched the other movies and thought they were kind of neat.
Yeah.
Hey, did you change your avatar? You had Transformers, I think. So I like this scene.
Yeah.
This is a good scene. He's like, oh, you'll kill Harvey, but the pain doesn't die with him. And you'll find another face and another face. Then you'll become Revenge or whatever. And then you'll be written out of the movies because no one knows how to work with the character, even though it's worked for like 100 years and it's fine. But anyways, so now they go to the ball here. That Gertie is back. Gossip Gertie. She's in Batman.
That's Bob Kane's wife, no?
Oh, is that Bob Kane's wife?
Yeah, she played a role in this. I think that's her. I had to
look it up.
Look it up.
From the Gotham Gazette or whatever. Bruce, old man. He took Drew Barrymore. He didn't take the bad girl with him.
No.
He took sugar, not spice. And then I love this, like, sucking the brainwaves out or the memories. That was kind of neat. Again, exploiting his memories of the bat and everything. That's neat, right? Like, that's pretty cool. Here's the guy with the big. What do you think about the box as an invention? That's kind of an interesting. Like, TV is bad for you. So basically, everything that's bad for you. How's my mole? Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
How's my mole?
Carrie went commando. Great. Is Spice?
Yes, Spice is Debbie Mazur. Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah. So they get. So what do you think about the box? It's like, you will help me steal production capital so I can put a box on every TV in town.
I like the idea conceptually. I mean, I don't know when the hell he constructed that entire island, like, and no one noticed. Another movie thing. But I like the idea of the box. I thought it was kind of cool. It
is neat. You can buy that and can.
Oh, you can actually buy the box?
I think you can buy the box. There's a replica of it. And it spins around.
Elizabeth Sanders played Gossip Gertie, and that's Bob Kane's wife. I think she was kind of young for him at the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look up the age here.
Thank you, Officer Sean.
God damn. It's like,
then he's trying to call
away layers of this man every week. Yeah.
Officer Sean, please investigate that. Let us know your findings.
He's going to check the age difference, and he's calling the police.
Yeah. It's like, Bob Kane is dead. This film really predicted the rise of social media and the internet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Look at Drew eyebrow. Look at her eyebrows. Yeah, that's right. She looks surprised all the time.
She only looks surprised.
It's like, it's your birthday surprise. Well, you really look surprised. Like, no, I always look that.
Yeah.
I love how you turn it off with this. Like, it's basically a hologram. It's basically a Star Trek. Holo rod or whatever, right? Nerdman, you're a Star Trek guy. It's like, it's literally one of the holodeck rods or whatever. Now here's Two-Face drinks 2 different drinks at the same time. That's got to be weird.
How
You know,
does
he smokes 2 different cigars.
he does.
Here's an
I mean, he's going to be.
question. We've talked a lot about the different Riddlers, even the different Batmans. How does he compare to Dark Knight Two-Face?
I really liked, except for the fact that he dies. I really liked how they did. Like, I like how they did that character.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty neat, and I love that he was using the coin before to show that, you know, he uses it and he goes, "Oh, you can't leave that to chance," but it was a double-headed coin, so he never leaves anything to chance. Like, I love that he never leaves anything to chance, and then he becomes Two-Face, and then all he has is the chance. So I thought that was really neat. But then he dies. I was like, he's okay. He's dead. What the shit? I was hoping he'd be
kind of the same thing with Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and then
Scarecrow was super awesome. Yeah, that was perfect casting. Like that Cillian Murphy guys. He's like, let me show you my mask that I use. and he squirts the gas out just like that's from the comics. And then at the end he was the full Scarecrow. That was cool. Yeah, what the shit? And then he kind of did nothing in Dark Knight Rises. He was just there to be there.
He was wasted in both Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises as far as I'm concerned. It kind of ruined his character a little bit. I was like, this is what he's become. Like, come on, like I thought he'd be more. Yeah,
but Aaron Eckhart was a good choice. This is a good question. I was thinking about this today actually, because in Batman and Robin they have Two-Face's costume, but Two-Face is dead. So why is his costume there?
Yeah,
but I was gonna say I don't love the Dark Knight Two-Face. I don't. No, I mean he's better than this one, but for the reasons you said, he just becomes Two-Face and then dies.
And then dies.
Why didn't you have Two-Face in this? It was almost it was worse than Scarecrow, because at least Scarecrow did some, Scarecrow crap, but you just wanted to see him do that Scarecrow crap in his, full Scarecrow gear.
He sort of had it. Yeah, and Two-Face, why didn't they just have him be half burned and then Joker talks to him and then Two-Face is in the next movie as a full villain, because then he would have got his origin in the second movie, and then you could have had him full Two-Face in the next one.
Yeah.
Right.
Both Two-Faces die. Yeah, what's going on?
And I didn't love the actor as well. I was like, this is who they're going to get to play Two-Face. He didn't do a bad job, but I just feel like another actor would have
been better.
Anyway, but done the duality a little bit better.
He was a good Harvey Dent.
He was a good Harvey. Yeah. They didn't give him a chance to play Two-Face because he became Two-Face, and then he's one scene and
he's done.
And he's dead.
I don't. I like people, because one of the problems was that Joker dies, Penguin dies, Two-Face dies. They keep killing off these villains in these movies, and people didn't like that. And they're like, well, Batman doesn't kill, so what the shit is that? And then it's like, but then Ra's al Ghul dies, and then Two-Face dies, and then now, Heath Ledger passed away in real life, so he can't really do anything.
Bane dies.
Bane dies. So I was like, well, that didn't really fix any of these. And I'm not going to save you is weird. Like, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you. Like, well, no, you do have to save them, because then you killed them. Like, this is the train is going to hit 2 people, and all I have to do is push the lever, and then it moves. And it's not even it's not even that where they say if you push the lever it kills someone else. It's like you save them. It's like, well, then you save them. I don't get it. There's footage of Cillian Murphy in the Batman costume during. Oh, okay. I like when he gets the fear gas, and then he sees Batman as that super demon Batman. That was neat.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
That movie is just cool. Batman Begins, man.
That's an awesome movie. That's top tier.
Yeah.
There's now I do like that Two-Face has other outfits that all have the half.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. there's rescuing Batman. What did you think you were doing? And it's like, and Batman was not impressed with that rescue by Robin. And he says Nightwing. Now, come on, in the theater, when he said Nightwing, I don't care. Oh, I didn't like this movie that much. What? Listen, he said, I was like, oh, he said the thing. That was the first instance where we pointed. I know what that is. It's like that was I know what that is. It's like everybody else is like, what's Nightwing? I don't understand what that is. It's like, you guys suck. I know what it is and you don't.
I didn't know what it was back then, to be fair.
That's okay. I was hoping that Bruce. Sorry about your friend Harvey. I know he's gone. Yes, it's just hey, Fatal J, what's going on? Two-Face, Henchwomen was 2 big stars. Yes, yeah, he had 2 good, nice looking henchwomen. I love Batman's Nolan. They're okay. You're not going to be very happy with my tier ranking. I don't think you're going to like my tier ranking very much when I do it. Should we do I was going to do a communion Batman tier ranking video, but there is so much vast opinions that we'd be here doing it forever. Like we'll never come to a consensus, right? On that. It's every Batman movie means something to the person who watches it, right? Sorry, is the director cut this movie real? Is the director's cut? Oh yeah, there is.
So, yeah.
There is one. Yeah, there's like 40.
The script that's lying around on the internet. Like you can just read it right now. That is that cut. But for whatever reason, they won't release it.
Yeah, there's some talk.
I don't know. It's okay,
Yeah.
Is it with the Man Bat, Sean?
Yeah. So the Man Bat thing isn't supposed to be Man Bat. It's supposed to be just a really big bat that Bruce was afraid of, and then he faces his fear. The scene that you see in the DVD where like the bat goes like this, and he does the same thing, and so he conquers his fear, right? But that's in it. I mean, they shot it, Yeah. I don't know how complete everything is because even in that thing that on the DVD, there's no sound or anything.
No.
They could easily get it though.
Yeah.
Fatal J, Batman Begins. When my tier ranking video comes out, Batman Begins will be very high, so you'll be very happy with me. So don't worry about that. I saw Batman Begins 3 times in the theater.
Where's Fatal?
Sorry. Yeah.
Fatal J's in now?
Oh yeah. He pops by every so often.
Yeah.
To say hi. We like Fatal J. Let me guess.
I like him. I've been on a stream with him once. He was cool guy.
I understand. I'm not they're okay. Dark Knight Rises is just too long and boring. I'm sorry, I just can't. And they ruined Bane in my eyes. Batman Begins is awesome, except for a couple of issues that we pointed out. And The Dark Knight is too long, but still pretty awesome. And Joker.
No, it's not too long, bro.
It's too long.
Why is he in Hong Kong? He's like,
yeah. I thought he was going to do something.
Dark Knight movie could have been like another hour, and I would have loved it. I would have.
Well, that's fine.
Top
Surfer Sting.
Batman. If they just took out all the no, actually they can't take out all the Two-Face stuff. The Two-Face stuff is pretty good. But if they lessen that Two-Face stuff and made it more Joker Batman, just give me another hour of Joker Batman doing stuff, just living their best life.
The fairy thing, yeah.
Well, Heath Ledger is actually not in it enough. If you pay attention to that movie, Heath Ledger he's a very powerful persona when he's on screen, but he's not in it enough. I feel like Sean and I always joke about the Hong Kong. They needed to. It's not the length. Okay, let me read. How about this? It's not the length of the film. It's what they chose to have instead of what they removed. It's like have more Heath Ledger doing stuff and have less of going to Hong Kong and like doing all this other random crap. It's like Joker was clearly like a cool character in that movie, but he's not in it really enough, I think. No. And then Two-Face, they shouldn't have had any of the Two-Face stuff. They should have had Harvey Dent, and then he gets the thing, and then what they should have done is have the explosion, have the acid, and then cut away, and then in the next movie you flash back to that and say, oh, here's what happened to him, and then continue with Joker. But anyways,
yeah, I feel like a lot of when I was watching the movie, not like 10 years, last time I watched it, I'm sitting there, I'm like, where's Joker? He hasn't been in this movie in a long time. And they seem to really be hitting hard the whole, because the Harvey Dent character is really what Christian Bale's Batman wants to be, which is more so like, the known hero, because Batman becomes the villain at the end, right? He becomes the guy who kills the hero. That was the whole point behind it. I appreciate that was the point of the movie. I got it. I understand what they were going for. But you had Joker, who was so hyped in this movie, and when he was in it, it was every scene he was in was memorable. I'm not going to argue that, but he wasn't in it nearly enough. They really were hitting the Aaron Eckhart, Harvey Dent, Two-Face theme hard through the entire movie. Now, I can appreciate that, because that's the movie Christopher Nolan wants to make. And Christopher Nolan is one of the few auteurs, I believe, who are still in Hollywood. So that's fine.
Yeah, he makes whatever he wants. He not
whatever he wants, and that's it. It just happened to be a version of Batman in this case. But I found it interesting how the Joker character seems to be spoken about so much in the movie, because there's long periods of time when I don't see Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I kind of like that in a way about the movie. It doesn't overdo the Joker, and to be fair, if I could add more of anything, it would be more Batman and Bruce Wayne, because I loved his character in the first movie, in Batman Begins.
For sure.
And I thought, wow, this is really great. The approach they're taking to Batman, they're really exploring him. 100%. And then nothing in The Dark Knight. You just feel like he's a non-character in The Dark Knight. Plus,
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Starts doing the stupid voice, and it's like somebody should have told Bale. Like,
see, this is why Batman Begins, because Batman Begins was the first time where Batman. The only other one was this movie, because Bruce Wayne is whatever in the Tim Burton ones. Like, clearly Tim Burton doesn't care about Bruce Wayne. It's like he cares about Batman. In this movie, the Bruce Wayne stuff was much better, but Batman Begins was crazy. That was like Christian Bale is playing so many roles. He's Bruce Wayne. He's Bruce Wayne in public, Bruce Wayne in private. He's Batman, right? And then he's sort of an in-between character with Rachel, because he kind of wants her to know. And then he kind of lets her know without, explicitly saying it. But so Christian Bale is playing like 4 different characters in Batman Begins, and he's good in all of them. And then all of a sudden in Dark Knight, he just talks like an idiot. And I'm like, why is he so, what the hell's wrong with him? I don't know. I don't think that Joker's cool. I'm not dying over the Dark Knight. I acknowledge it's a cool movie, but for me, Batman Begins was I was like, man,
it's a better movie.
I saw it 3 times. I was like, I can't. He was a ninja. He was stealth mode. Like, when he was doing all
he was a ninja.
He was a ninja, right? And, he went and trained to be a ninja. I was like, this is badass. Right? And then he comes back, and then he's doing the ninja tactics. He's jumping out of the air and appearing and grabbing guys. And Rachel goes it's like, oh, he goes, you've taken. And I like Liam Neeson's voice and everything. He's like, you've taken the theatrics too far.
Liam Neeson in that movie, bro.
He's great. And it's your parents' death wasn't your fault. It was your father's. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And you're sitting there and you're like, oh, shit, it wasn't Dad's fault. We should have fought back better. Oh, shit. Right?
I agree with
but it's like when you first saw that in the cinema, you're just, because this is the stupid thing with me, right? They mentioned Ra's al Ghul. I don't know what happened. I must have just blanked out, because I watched the animated series of Batman avariciously. I read the comics of Batman since I was 13 years old. I guess when I went into the comic stores, I just never, if I saw Ra's al Ghul on the cover, I just never got it. I just would get the classic villains, right? Like, you know, if it's a Riddler comic or if it's a Joker comic or, you know, like
Right.
whatever. Or if it was a comic that everyone's talking about with Batman. So I just somehow missed Ra's al Ghul. Like, he just wasn't in my vernacular. And so when they were talking about Ra's al Ghul in the movie, I'm thinking, oh, he genuinely is his mentor. He's the guy who taught Batman how to be Batman and whatever in this version. And so I had no idea this guy was evil. Like, I didn't get like that at all.
I'll
So
say
when
this,
he
that
was
was pretty
saying-
surprising.
Yeah. So when he was saying all this stuff, I was like, dude, this guy is outrageous. Like, he's, you know, like what a cool mentor figure. You're just like, you know, he's mentor, but he's like, he's got his own darkness. So yeah, that line hit me like, it was your father.
that was-
I was like, whoa,
That was awesome.
what is happening here?
Yeah, well,
I-
and the thing is, everyone knew Liam Neeson was Ra's al Ghul because it was obvious he looked like exactly like him. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh, that's clearly him. It's like, no, it's Ken Watanabe. Or I'm like, well, how is it Ken Watanabe? Like, that's not him at all. Like, what are you talking about?
They made like a $400 statue of Ken Watanabe and called it Ra's al Ghul, and I'm like, anyone who bought that probably feels stupid.
Well,
Well-
for one time, I was glad for being a fake nerd and not knowing
and not
Ra's
knowing,
al
yeah.
Ghul was, because it improved the movie for me. I was like, it was a genuine twist, you know, at the end where he was like, it was him all the time. Wow, like.
Let's check in with our poll. We've got 20 votes. So Batman Forever, what would you rate it out of 5? 15% say 5 out of 5. 35% say 4 out of 5. That's the that's in the lead. 30% give it 3 out of 5, and 20% give it a 2 out of 5. And I didn't put 1 out of 5 because that's stupid. Like, how could it be a 1 out of 5? Like,
I put 2 out of 5. I'm sorry.
you put 2 out of 5? Well, anyways, it was good having you on.
I'm sorry, man. Like,
subscribe to this guy if you want to. You don't have to, though. It's not a big deal if you don't.
It's a fun bad movie. Let's be real.
No, it's a fun okay movie.
It's a fun bad movie.
No, I'm lying. This movie's you know, I gotta tell you something. Sometimes I pretend like I don't think this is awesome. I've watched this movie 100 times. I've watched Batman and Robin probably even more times than this. It's like I watched this movie 3 times this week. And I'm supposed to be watching Brave Star. And I was like, should I watch Brave Star or should I watch Batman Forever for the 3rd time this week? I'm like, I'll watch Batman Forever. It's like, so like I broke out all the Batman Forever stuff for this stream. I was like, oh, let me break out all the cool shit that I got, which I actually did. Surprisingly, I don't really have a lot for this movie, except for those little statues that I have, and I've got the Robin figure and I've got the Batmobile. But anyways, I love this movie. I love Batman Robin. Even the Nolan Batman movies I don't watch as much because they're kind of long. If I'm gonna watch one, I watch Batman Begins. That's the thing is with these movies, because they're just 2 hours, I can throw them on anytime, and there's a lot of action, and especially this one. Batman's in it a lot, and I like and when he's not in it, I like the Bruce Wayne parts. And Batman and Robin is just super colorful, so I can throw that in anytime. And Batman Returns is beautifully shot, and like the winter and the color palette it just looks awesome. So I like that. And 89 I've seen so many times. So all of those ones I like. The Nolan ones are too long. I feel like I have to invest more in paying attention and stuff to them because I haven't seen them as much. And then the Pattinson one, I throw that on here and there just to have it on, but like, I don't know. It's tough to watch 3 hours. You know, it's 3 hours, right?
Bad ass, dude. I don't know what you guys watch. That movie is bad ass.
Listen, I own all the toys. Batmobile.
Batman.
No way. Oh God, no. Hell, no, God, no.
Damn near.
No. Is this as good as Batman Begins? You're talking crazy. You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind.
I went to Vietnam to find my mind, and
You have to find it. I'm
Somewhere
gonna
in
put your
Thailand.
I just got a
somewhere in
milk
Thailand.
carton. Yeah, I just saw a milk carton and it said Nerdman's Mind, and it was a picture of your mind on the milk carton. Like, we're missing. If you find Nerdman's Mind, please contact him immediately.
Please return my email is jp.suckmy. No.
Even the figures switch names. Oh, did it? Oh yeah, the figures had the wrong names. You're right. Yeah. Out of all the 4 Batman movies, I thought this was more like the 60s. No, Batman and Robin is definitely more of the 60s than this. That show, with the exception of 1 or 2 scenes, which there was serious parts, when Batman explains that his parents were killed in Adam West, that was a serious scene, but most of it's more like Batman and Robin. This one's kind of a mixture. Hey, Legion, what's going on, dude?
Hey.
I know it's Toy Story is awesome, but none of you guys have seen Toy Story, right?
No, I never seen it. Any of those.
Wow,
movies.
that's a fail, man. Like, that's like a total
Coming
fail.
out
Like,
Toy Story 5 next year.
well, look, Toy Story 1 was great, and then I watched Toy Story 2, and I was like, wow, this is really damn cool. And then Toy Story 3 is like kind of a masterpiece. Like, my wife and I are sitting there, I'm like, holy shit, this is like really good. Like, what the hell? And we're like, this is like really awesome. Like, oh, I don't know. And then 4 is like, it's bullshit. Part 4 is bullshit.
4, yeah.
Yeah, Part 4 is bullshit. But Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, legit awesome. Like, you should just buy those. Like, I don't know. Like, Toy Story 3, I know everyone was hyping it up, but it's pretty goddamn good. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, because there's a tense moment in that, and you're like, are they actually going to do this? And then for a second, I forgot that it was a Pixar movie, which is the best compliment I could give.
No,
it.
I know what you're talking about. I read the spoilers for it.
Oh, come on, dude. You can't. Is there nothing sacred, Sean? Is there nothing sacred to you? Is it what was that movie? It's like, is there nothing sacred? No, it's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Can I have one thing? It's like when his mom is trying to force him to he's like, I want to marry her. Can't I have something pure? He's like, stop interfering. Batman, Mr. Free Sub-Zero. Oh yeah, that's a cool cartoon. Yeah, the cartoons are great. Definitely. Batman Begins has a great score. That's for sure. Batman Begins is way better than The Batman. Like, there's no way. Well, Nerdman, you're not going to like my tier ranking. My tier ranking list is going to either half the people are going to be somewhat pissed off and somewhat good. Like, I feel like I've like hit all the highs and lows, but the ones that people really love, I don't really love.
I've accepted. I love about you. You are a biased man, a very, very biased man.
What are you talking about?
There's no objectivity here.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he does his little square geometric version of like how he rates movies. That, like, I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever, the geometry of criticism or some shit. And I'm like, dude, there's no space, time.
Listen. No. That's my rating system. That's not how I personally feel. That's a different. There's the difference there. If you're like, I played every GIF I had. No, the thing is that okay. My criteria for a Batman movie is that he should probably win in the end. So that made the Batman lose. And then. Also, I prefer Batman movies that are not 47 hours long, where he stands around in the dark for the entire time. So there, and then the Riddler wears like a garbage can or something, he's wearing like a garbage costume. Like, I'm talking about a garbage bag. I'm not talking about a bad costume. Like, it's garbage. I'm talking about he's wearing a garbage bag, and it's like, and I was
Ben
like,
Cooper outfit.
You know what, Sean? You were going to say Ben Cooper, and I was about to cut you off and say at least the Ben Cooper one had a question mark on it.
Yeah, they made those out.
He has a question. Hey, he has a question mark on that suit.
All right, sort of, I guess. I saw the figure and I was like, I couldn't buy it. I bought the other figures. I couldn't give money. I was like, it's called the Riddler. I'm like, how? Like, it's not the Riddler in any. I guess he has Riddler. He should have been Anarchy, or something else. Like, use a different character. Anarchy would have been better, actually, suited for that movie. Right now I'm reading Nightfall with Anarchy, and it's pretty good. Okay, anyways, let's finish. We only got a bit left of this. So here's where he's going to tell Chase his identity. Which, come on, Batman, like, really help us out. Like,
blue eyes and admit the truth.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, here comes, it's like Nicole Kidman's legs, and then it's like, okay, here's my identity.
Here's not only my identity, here's everyone's identity.
Yeah. Commissioner Gordon is really the Riddler. No. So it's making up fake. Commissioner Gordon was really Catwoman. It was a whole thing. No. They got rid of. Oh no. Okay. So here they come. Here's the. Here's the backstory. Here's where you see some of that Bat. It's not Man-Bat. The reason we all know it's not the real Man-Bat. We call it Man-Bat for lack of a better term.
Yeah, because it looks like Man-Bat basically.
Yeah, basically.
It literally looks like Man. It's
looks
like
Man-Bat.
I don't think they understood what it was supposed to be when Akiva Goldsman is like, it's just a big bat. And they made Man-Bat. I don't know.
I know my video isn't even out yet, and people are pissed. Help me out here. What about Buzz Lightyear, Star Command? What about, I don't know. I didn't watch that.
I've seen some episodes of that. It's a cartoon series.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
It was cell animated. Yeah.
A Scarecrow. Yeah, that would have been, Harley Quinn, Joker. That would have been interesting. Yeah, well, Heat is awesome. Heat's a great movie. Got that on 4K. And this on 4K. See, that's a good movie, Nerd Man. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's like my reviews and opinions are so awesome. It's crazy. Like, I give myself a 10. I give my reviews a 10 out of 10. And I am unanimous in that.
Space, time, dexterity, wit.
Yeah, dexterity. Stamina, constitution. There's no stamina. It's strength. It's strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence. What did I miss? I missed one. Batman and detective work. Batman does more detective work in a single episode. Yeah, no, that's true. He does. Yeah.
There's no detective work in this movie.
I've seen them all in the theater, even the '66 one, which obviously we didn't see back in the day, but they brought it back out, and Sean and I went to go see it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Christian Bale's voice was well in Batman Begins. It was okay, and then in Batman Dark Knight, it was like
he needed Robitussin.
It's like, what's your problem, man? Like, that was so weird. I remember even in theaters, like, what is happening?
I don't mind it that much. It's like, it doesn't bother me to the level that it bothers other people, but like, I can see, like, I was just like, why is he doing that? Like, he was was he doing that the last movie? I had to go back and watch Batman Begins.
Right. He was a little bit.
He was a little bit. He wasn't on it like that. He had a good Batman voice in Batman Begins. It was solid, It wasn't the greatest thing ever, but it was solid.
Like the jacket, it keeps me safe when I'm jogging at night.
Now, this is exactly how you want to keep Nicole Kidman.
Be careful, Steve. You don't want to give away anything.
Well, of all the Batman movies, the only poster I had before Batman Begins of the 4 first movies, the only poster I have is the Nicole Kidman from Batman Forever.
Right. Well, I mean, and I don't have that. I don't have any. I actually don't have any posters from Batman Forever. I have Batman and Robin's poster, and I really like the Batman. That was something I mentioned in my Batman Begins video I did, where I liked the ad campaign. I liked that look. That there's a poster, and you have it, Steve. They did a couple of posters for Batman Begins. I thought they looked really cool with that kind of like, bronze.
Yes.
Like,
in the background and
it looked really cool, right?
look about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the Batman Begins. I liked everything about that. The ad campaign,
Yeah.
Like the music was cool. Like just it looked cool. Like the whole thing was just really good.
Yeah.
I did not like the ad campaign for the Dark Knight. They did the blue. They did the blue and that orange, and every poster. You should look this up.
I did.
Look up posters that are blue and orange, and there's like 3 or 4 years where every movie poster was blue. And unfortunately, Dark Knight fell in that category, and I was like, oh.
I remember.
But Batman Begins is so unique looking. The poster.
Yeah. No,
This
I
is
remember
cool though.
the blue and orange one. I remember I liked the original teaser for The Dark Knight. The original teaser. There you go.
Yeah, I got Poison Ivy. You got Nicole Kidman. I like Nicole Kidman better than Uma Thurman, but Poison Ivy was good in that.
He was good. Yeah. But I loved the original teaser for The Dark Knight, where it's like some men like to watch the world burn. Like
that was awesome. Oh yeah, that is awesome. I liked where he says that about Joker. Yeah, that was awesome. This is cool, making the question mark over top of the.
Yep.
Mr. Free. No, well, we're talking about looks. We're not talking about the character.
I looked at the posters blue and orange. it's like G.I. Joe.
No, Sean, am I okay? So no, hold on. In a serious, no, seriously, Sean, am I crazy or what? Everything was blue and orange.
It was a trend.
It was a trend.
Marketers in all the studios became very, very lazy in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
and everything was like, we call that Photoshop. And trends were just like they just hugged onto trends.
Yeah.
So someone thought that orange and blue were higher rated colors, and everything.
They're complementary on the color wheel, so that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man 2, Transformers. I don't know if this is 4. Jumper. Night of the Museum. Spikers 3D. Stardust. Fantastic. Fan-4-Stick. Yeah.
They're all blue and orange, and that was my problem. It just like, but yeah, there's the R for Robin. You got the Robin costume, and the nipple,
and the nipple right there. Yeah.
The nipples didn't bother me at all. Like I noticed them in Batman Forever and in Batman Robin. I don't understand why everyone was like losing their mind over it. Like who cares?
Yeah.
Like they're supposed like Batman Returns had that. It was like more Art Deco, but it had that kind of like armor plating.
Yeah.
So it was different. Like the first movie had the muscles or whatever.
Yeah.
Partners.
Superpower. There you go.
You know what the best thing about the Batman is?
What?
It doesn't have Robin in it.
Oh. Well, it's gonna happen in the next one, Nerd Man. And then what excuse are you gonna make? You're gonna be like, well,
just wanted to
everybody knows. Back. Everybody knows. No, you can't get me back because it's impossible. I know that I'm correct. I didn't like the. Oh no, Bane was an absolute.
No.
I mean, the ruination of Bane is a massive sin.
Yeah.
In that Batman and Robin. But I don't think the sin was corrected in Rises because he was pretty good. Yeah, and they ruined him in the end because he's a complete moron and then he dies like an idiot. Hey, Keely Chow.
I don't think it was good at all. He didn't have any venom. It was just the opposite. They did.
Right.
They took away all the things that were accurate.
Well, that was that Nolan. That's your buddy Nolan. You were saying.
What do you mean, my buddy Nolan? You like the Nolan movies as well? Don't give. So now
I said
you don't like
okay.
Nolan movies either?
No. Hold on a second. No. I like Batman Begins, and I thought Dark Knight was an okay movie, but I don't think it's a great Batman movie, and I don't like Dark Knight Rises. You'll see on my tier ranking, but I think they're okay movies, but they're not Batman. Batman Forever is the last actual Batman movie for me that is an actual Batman movie. Because it's like it's all like they sit there, it's like Batman Begins, which I love, and I saw it 3 times in the theater, but it's like, let's explain how the cowl is made. Oh, that's interesting. Who cares? Like, he's Batman, let's move the fuck on and get on to the story here. Like, that's I like training your body and learning ninjutsu. That's cool. Then after that, he makes a bunch of stuff. He buys stuff. Like, and I hate the Tumblr. That's a shitty vehicle. Like, this is at least a comic book or whatever. It's like I can tell who everyone is very quickly. Like, it's like, oh, that's Riddler, that's Two-Face, you know, like in Batman Robin, I can tell who everyone is, but it's too stupid. Like, there's and Bane is pretty ruined pretty badly. Like, at least Mr. Freeze is still a freeze gun, but like Bane is just like a big dumb idiot, and that's completely wrong. He looks awesome though. So yeah, no, I'm not a big Nolan guy. I never was. You could ask the guys. I'm not saying that just to fear. I like Batman Begins a lot, and then I was like, the other ones.
Yeah, but Batman Begins is the best Batman movie of all time. So
you'll see where I put it in the tier listing.
You cannot put any other Batman movie over either the Dark Knight or Batman Begins. I'll even accept your blasphemy against the Batman, right? Because it is experimental. It is,
boring. He is stupid. Riddler sucks. I agree.
It's Marmite. It's Marmite. You either like that style of Batman or you don't. I get that, but don't start with the nonsense. In your dark soul that Batman Begins. The Batman Begins or The Dark Knight are the best Batman movies.
Okay, so wait, we're friends on Facebook. I actually posted. If you go through my feed, you can see my ranking. I gave a screenshot of my ranking.
No, I don't want any spoilers. I want to see this.
You're definitely gonna. You're gonna half be okay with me and half not be okay. So you're gonna be like, yep, I'm correct on a couple of things, and then a couple of things you're gonna say I'm crazy. But don't worry, Batman Begins, you'll be fine. You'll be happy with Batman Begins. Don't worry.
All right. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, no, I like Batman Begins. I've watched it on 4K. It's great. There's the true hero of this movie, Robin, who Nerdman likes a lot.
What I'll say is Batman Begins is the best Batman movie. It's not the best movie with Batman in it. That's we did a. I think we all came to that consensus, didn't we? When we did, I don't think you were around for this, but we did a Batman stream a while back where we kind of went through, and I think everyone agreed that Batman Begins was the best Batman movie, but not necessarily their favorite or whatever, right? Like, there's a difference between what you enjoy watching a lot and what you think is the best. So like 89, Batman Begins, those are kind of your best ones. And then you've got I like Returns as well. Returns is in my top 2.
I also like Returns. That's my favorite. So I also think it's a pretty good Batman movie.
Well, if you're doing that as your favorite, then I might
like we're going like best favorites, that kind of a thing. So I tried for my tier ranking, I tried to somewhat make that. So you're going to be pretty happy with my tier ranking. You're just not going to like the Batman. That's the only thing. But if Batman did anything in the movie,
I don't like your Snyder ratings either, because Justice League is the best movie with Batman in it.
Not the 4-hour monstrosity though, right? Not that movie.
Yes, the 4-hour monstrosity.
That's actually an offensive movie. It's so long.
I accept that's a hot take, but I love it.
Yeah, but no, dude. But but that 4-hour movie is a real monster. It's unwatchable.
I love it.
I know, but you're wrong. It's okay. You can love it.
It could have been 6 hours, dude. That was just.
Oh my god! Don't even say it. It's giving me chills.
I'll tell you why it is. So that you don't think I'm completely crazy. Because there's real bad aspects to that movie. I understand.
Yeah, like all of it.
Sure, if you want to say that, you want to say that. But but here's the thing for me about that movie. I really love the different takes on the DC universe. I do like some of the lighthearted stuff, like even or the more kind of mythic kind of elements, like Alex Ross kind of stuff. Really, I really dig. But I also really like when they do those kind of dark graphic novels of them. And I thought this was like a kind of Alex Ross mixed with those dark graphic novels of the Justice League, and I think he did it, for the most part pretty well. It's 4 hours. The last 30 minutes should have been they should have thrown it in the toilet. It's like it's an abomination. Yeah, like it should have ended when the Justice League confront Darkseid, as far as I'm
exactly. I'll tell you, no, but I checked out when Wonder Woman murdered people in front of school children with pools of blood. I'm like, is this for real? There's school children there.
Again. All right, sorry. Go finish. Sorry.
No, okay. Hold on. Let's finish Batman Forever for a second. Hold on. So here's the last scene. We're in the last bit now. So now he's got to make the choice between saving the girl or the guy. That's a total comic book thing, setting up the two people. He saves them both, and I like that he says, what I like that he says, I am Bruce Wayne and Batman. I don't have to choose between them. I'm both guys because I want to be both of them. So I can live as that, and I can save them both. And I do like that he gives Riddler a very easy riddle, and then while he's doing that, he's like programming his sonar thing or whatever. That was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was kind of cool. So hey, how's it going? But yeah, so I like that here, and then there's Sugar and Spice, and then here we've got the very last. Here's the thing: is he gets all deformed here, but then later he's normal. That was I don't get.
Yeah, they had to use their morphing thing in the mid-90s.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the best part with Two-Face, where he actually flips the coin to decide what to ultimately do, and then Batman throws the bunch of coins. That was cool. I like that. I actually think that's pretty neat. He's like, "Oh shit!" and then that trips him up, and he falls to his death.
And he actually says, "Bruce, you were a good friend. Thank you."
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, gosh, that was so good. You've always
that was good.
Thank you. Yeah, that was his best scene. That was what I was trying to. What did he do at the end? That was so cool, and that was
Yeah, that was cool. And then there's Odo from Deep Space Nine, which is great, as Dr. Burton. That's Odo, yeah.
Where is he? Let me see. Sorry, I'm doing my work for school.
There he is.
Is it?
You can tell by his voice, Rene Auberjonois, or whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it. But that's Odo.
Way. He doesn't look anything like him.
You can tell by the voice, and I checked the credits.
I need to put this bigger. Sorry, a second. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's him.
It is Odo, but he looks like 50 years older. But it wasn't that long after he was doing the deep. This was probably before.
This might be or during maybe. I have to see exactly when, but they got makeup on him anyways. He's supposed to be like the big scientist. His name is Dr. Burton, so he's got the Tim Burton hair and all that, which is kind of funny.
Wow.
So there you go. And then I'm Batman.
You have to say please.
And then and there you go. There's the final. That is it. That is bad. I'll show you. I wanted to show you guys.
YouTube.
I grabbed these. They're pretty neat. Like they're not. They're like statues.
Nice.
But they're pretty cool. They never did Two-Face for some reason. I don't know why. I thought they might. And you got Batman here, and then he's got the riddle.
No, cool.
So he's trying to figure out the riddle. And then Robin looks awesome. They're like vinyl or whatever. They're not Funko, but he's got the car and the boat in there.
That's cool.
They're pretty neat. That's like literally the only stuff I have in that big Batmobile that you saw. I'm Batman, yes.
Yeah. One more thing about this, I love the teaser trailer for this movie. They didn't have the music for this film yet, so they used the fanfare from the end of Batman '89.
Right,
it's freaking awesome because it's like dun, 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 and then it shows up Jim Carrey. It's like dun, 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 dun. It's like it's awesome. Like and Val Kilmer. It's so great. I sometimes just watch that for no reason.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. I want to show you guys. So Steve, did you know about this? And Nerdman, I don't know if you guys had this, but so this is for Batman and Robin. They had cereal boxes. So on Frosted Flakes, Frosted Flakes, you got Mr. Freeze. So see, it's Frosted Flakes. So this was the cereal box.
Big
that's
one.
awesome.
I'll make it bigger also.
You still got those?
Oh yeah,
no,
I kept them from back then.
You cut them out.
I cut them out of the cereal box. Yeah.
Box of cereal. I was like, if you had the box of cereal,
No. I took them off the thing. And then there's.
Oh.
What are those? Which ones are those? The corn pops?
Batman and Robin.
This is from Batman and Robin. I don't know what cereal this was.
No. What cereal was it?
So this was Corn Pops.
Corn Pops. Oh,
and Frosted Flakes, because it's frosted, had Freeze.
So Batgirl is Corn Pops.
Yeah, so no, all three of them are Corn Pops.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right.
Consider how corny that movie was.
So what's Clooney then? You don't know?
No, I don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't have
that's
it.
That's right. All three of them were Corn Pops. That's actually.
It's like Clooney Crisp or something.
Yeah, Clooney Crisp. I've got a lot of great stuff from Batman and Robin because my mom's
ever casting. I raged out to. If I was on the internet or Twitter back then, there would be like a lot of. They probably would. FBI would have been after me. Or so. I wanted George Clooney under the dirt. That was the most awful they used to be, because I just knew it wasn't even like I hated George Clooney. I didn't love him like ER or whatever. I thought he was a little overrated. I still do. But I didn't hate him. But I was like, there's no way you could see that dude as Batman. He just isn't. And that was the Flash movie, which I don't hate. I actually like quite a bit.
I like some of it too.
Guy can go to hell forever for putting George Clooney at the end of that movie.
I thought that was great.
I don't care. No, absolutely not. They should have had Bill. Take Val Kilmer. I don't care. Sorry,
I think he was too chubby.
Yeah, he
was.
I would have preferred that. I would have preferred that old man Batman, or even Christian Bale would have been the right choice. You know, like obviously.
Yeah, I guess they probably couldn't get him.
Pop the audience.
Okay, so wait, hold on. I want to, before we end, because I got to end in about 5 minutes. I want to look at the poll. 25 votes. This is the most varied I've ever seen it. 20% give this a 5 out of 5. 28% give it a 4 out of 5. 32% give it a 3 out of 5, and 20% give it a 2 out of 5. That is the most. Like, we never have it. Usually, it's people are really into whatever movie we're doing. This is a very. I
want to tell the 20% they are doing God's work. They love
giving it a 2.
That is correct. Sometimes it's.
Well, hold on a second. 20% also gave it a 5 out of 10, a 5 out of 5. So you're saying that 20% was correct? Okay, I agree with you. It's a 5.
No.
I think if I was being objective, I'd give this movie a 5 out of 5 because it's awesome. And I think if I was just rating it on Fun Factor, I'd give it also a 5 out of. Look, I mean, these 4 Batman movies are so much part of like my movie going experiences, my fandom of Batman. When people started to not like Batman and Robin, we walked out of the theater, and the 2 friends I saw it with thought that Batman and Robin was absolutely piss. They're like, this was terrible. And they turned to me, they're like, oh, are you going to buy this when it comes out? I was like, of course I'm going to buy this when it comes out. Are you crazy? I'm like, I'm getting it. Like, oh, it's so terrible. I was like, I don't care. And then, and I remember my godbrother and my god sister loved it. She loved this movie. She saw it. And then the next time they'd come over for a visit, she was like, Jason, did you see Batman, Robin? I was like, of course. She's like, oh my God, it's my favorite movie. She loved it and talked about how great it was. And I was like, she's a little kid. And I'll tell you my one last problem with The Batman. And my one last problem with The Batman is that I bought the making of. I have a lot of
really good movie.
No.
go.
I have a lot of stuff from the Batman. I have the soundtrack. I've got the car right there. I've got the figures, the small one, all of the 3 3/4. I got the big Batmans, the 2 of them. I got the McFarlane Batman. I've got the Penguin. So I have a lot of stuff from that movie. And I bought the making of art book. So it's an art book, which is also the making of. First page, Matt Reeves is like, as a kid, I loved Batman. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, right. And now you've made a movie that no kid is ever going to be able to see or even remotely approach. It's like even the other Batman movies.
Damn those
you
kids.
could still.
Damn those kids. I don't care
But
about
he's
the kids.
killing the kid. Hold on, nerd man. He's killing the character for the generation.
No, he isn't.
Of course
I watch
he is.
adult movies all the time when I was a kid. I watched Lost Boys. I
Hold on.
watched all of that, and
So
that
did-
was good.
So did I.
I'm going to make
So
my
was-
kids watch horror movies as well.
So did I.
That's the way I-
So when you're watching The Lost Boys, was it 3 hours of boredom and nothingness? No, it was cool stuff. It was cool characters and
neither
leather
was the
jackets.
Batman.
It's super
Neither was the
boring, man.
Batman. It was
It's-
not boring at all.
I threw in Labyrinth.
Yeah, pretty-
It's boring. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I threw Labyrinth on for my niece and nephew. They got about 40 minutes in. They're like, and that's Labyrinth. It's like they're like the Batman. Even I struggled to finish the Bat. I think my wife got about half an hour, and she's like, "Is this movie going anywhere?" I'm like, "Not really." She's like, "Yeah, we could just stop watching it."
Okay, so Admiral Teague says it's a boring movie with an ugly up Catwoman. This is the kind of discourse I'm dealing with. What's this chick's name?
I don't. Well, first
I can't remember.
Okay, hold on. It's Zoe Kravitz, guys. It's Zoe Kravitz.
Is it Zoe Kravitz?
Hold on a second. Hold on. She's Lisa Bonet's daughter, and so she's not ugly.
Yeah,
we can put that off to the side.
What are we dealing with here? You don't like the movie, so everything in the movie is terrible. And the chick's ugly. It's like, come on, guy.
But that is Zoe Kravitz, isn't it?
It is Zoe Kravitz.
It's Zoe Kravitz, right?
It is Zoe Kravitz.
It is Zoe Kravitz.
And she's sexy as hell. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's actually her mom, Lisa Bonet, is still looking better than. Well, she looks better. The mom looks better even now.
Yeah.
No, the mom is hotter. The mom's straight up hotter. I don't know
big time. She's from Cosby Show, right? Like, come on. And Different World, which I watched. I also watched A Different World. But okay, I think we're gonna close down shop. Nerdman, do you do stuff on? I don't think I've ever. Do you still do stuff on YouTube or no?
I do. I'm doing more of my hip hop rap stuff and bringing out music. That's what I've been doing with my channel. So yeah, I just gave up on the comic book stuff because I have to deal with comments like that. All perspective goes out of the Zoe Kravitz is all right. Yeah, all right, man. You know what I mean? I get you didn't like the movie.
Well, I didn't think Robert Pattinson looked very good in it either. So. I thought Zoe Kravitz looked better than you did.
What an eyesore! What an eyesore!
Michelle Pfeiffer. Unfortunately, I don't have Translate on, my friend, so I don't know exactly what you're saying. But whatever it is, I agree with you. If you agree with me, I agree with you. Michelle Pfeiffer is definitely the best.
I thought we're doing your ranking. That's why.
No. My ranking's coming out as a video. I need views on that, so I'm not going to spoil that here.
What? So you time for
Of course, it's called bait, and then switch. No, I'm subverting your expectations, just like J.J. Abrams.
This is good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Like, guys, get ready to see the trashiest Batman ranking of movies of all time.
Wow.
You're not
Okay.
gonna get better than us.
Listen, on December 31st, the real ranking begins, as Riddler would say. This isn't Yellowbeard. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm in the business of putting videos out. I'm not in the business of just handing out. No, I did give my. If you follow me, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I did post a screenshot of my ranking. So actually, Nerdman, you can go on Facebook and you can see it if you. I don't know how old the post is now, but it'll be around there. No, I predate my videos. I don't really care if people know the ranking and watch it or not. Anyways, my videos don't get as much. My live streams get more traction than my videos do. But yeah, no, you'll be okay. Except for the Batman, the rest of the stuff you'll be okay with. But that'll be the only thing that you'll be. And one of the things, as I mentioned, is that Zoe Kravitz is terrible. So no, I don't mention that. No, I don't mention that.
Why?
Although I did think she sucked. I didn't like Catwoman in that movie, but it's not Zoe Kravitz's fault.
Bizarre. She was good. I thought she was.
No,
good.
she
I think
she
her
wasn't.
and what's her name? She was better than the one in The Dark Knight Rises, but like
For
again,
sure.
They both did good. They weren't the problem with their respective movies. Not that there was a problem with Batman, but
I think Steve was a better Catwoman than the one in Dark Knight Rises. I'm a better Catwoman. I'm a better Catwoman than I. What's her name? Anne Hathaway. Like
bad. She was not that bad. She was alright. She did it.
I didn't like her. It's the movie, it's the movie. Yeah, so there. Teague is offering an olive branch, saying that it's the movie. So, and Nerdman will break that branch in half and throw it down. Steve, what have you got going on that you want to let people know about?
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get Steve's link up. Hold on.
Go.
Still
You gotta go.
Stuff. Still working on my book. I haven't written anything in movie, elite, or action week for a while, but I'm sure it'll be something that'll drive me to write something in the near future.
All right. Sean and I are live this Friday for Fantastic Fridays, and then Earth's Mightiest Mondays as well. I think do you have anything else coming out, Sean, or no?
No, not that I'm aware of right now.
Okay.
No.
All right. So that's it, guys. Thanks for being here in the chat. Appreciate it. Thanks to the panel. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, whatever the thing. I don't know what you're supposed to say. Whatever I'm supposed to say, that's what I said.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. No, we'll be back before the New Year, so I'll save that. That's it. Go away, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.